Live, guys. I'm putting out the tweet right now. 67%. Boom, tweet sent. Hey, what's going on, everybody, to the stream? You guys should be getting your notices right now. So for those who've seen it, here is the tweet. You guys can share it. I'm gonna pop out that chat. Hold on for a moment, everybody. Just give me a second before we start. There's definitely a lot to talk about today. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I am going to question. It's always good to question. We got a couple people in here. And, let's mute this and stop that. Let's pop out this chat. I'm definitely going to take more questions than anything today, guys. And what is this? What is this plus? All right, that's good enough. Okay, I think we covered everything right here. So, what's going on, everybody? I just got back from Ohio. No, not from New York. I'm in Ohio. I apologize for not being able to get you guys the video that I had promised you. I told you guys that when I get to New York, get from New York into Ohio, the very first thing I'm going to work on is the review of how did Vegeta obtain his power in Dragon Ball Super to the power level that he is right now, and pretty much, you know, go over this whole spiel of his power. This is really a discussion video. Because there's a couple of topics I want to talk about. I want to do another analytical breakdown of episode 123 and why I think it wasn't a good episode. The only part of the episode that was good was Goku fighting Jiren. I also want to talk about how did Vegeta get the power that he got. Was it a quote-unquote ass pull? That's not a curse, people. That's a term. Did Akira Toriyama and Toei just make it up to appease Vegeta fans? Or did Vegeta actually earn that power? And then definitely are guys like Geekdom101, Mastar Media, Unrelent Gaming, and many other Dragon Ball super influencers biased in their reviews about Dragon Ball? So those are the three topics we're going to cover up about an hour and a half, and I just want to get you guys' take on it. I'm joined here by Empire Arcadia's Discord community. So we got a couple of guys in here. Let me see. Let me bring this up here. Bring it up here. Let me bring this over. Well, yeah, we don't necessarily need that here. So we got guys in here. Baraka Play. I'm on the Pauldron's line right now. Pauldron's in the back sleeping. We got Dwight. We got Glake. We got Sahil. Jarion, why is he in the other room? And in the YouTube, we have Speedy Gaming. We have more. We have Brandon, Jakar, what's going on? Niall, what's up? Hey, Baraka Play, what's going on? Lorenz. Iron Prince is back in the room. Boss for King, what's going on? Thank you guys for coming to the channel. Definitely want to have this discussion. So let's the first topic, like I said, we're going to talk about it. Are these guys biased? Before we answer that, right? Before we even answer that, we're going to discuss some of the things that could make them biased. So one thing here, the first question I want to ask, right? Vegeta's power, let's call it Limit Breaker Vegeta, because we don't know what it is. Mastar Media did a review today. You guys could check out his review, his channel later on, where he says that you can see the aura of Ultra Instinct at the edges of Vegeta's new power-up, and also in some of the actual sparkles. There's these like little dots, but it's like, it looks like liquid spews in his power-up of Vegeta's form, and then his eyes. I believe that the form that Vegeta has is Super Saiyan Blue infused into Ultra Instinct. Mastar Media also stated that Vegeta broke past his limits, which was stated in the show, and when Goku broke past his limits, Ultra Instinct was activated. But the difference is that Goku accidentally broke past his limits in the clash between the spirit bomb and himself, right? Vegeta knowingly and forcefully broke his limit, right? And which brings up another question, because there's a bunch of questions that comes up. Is this the power Vegeta was talking about in the entire series, where he kept saying he is stronger than every other Saiyan? When Kefla and Goku were fighting, right? Vegeta states to Toppo, he says, yes, the Saiyajin power is very impressive, but amongst them, I'm the strongest. Number two, is this power that Vegeta had that he just forced and showed us, is this something he always knew he had? Or based on his promise to Kaba, he forced a power he didn't know he had out? This is why I say episode 123 is bad. None of these questions were addressed. None of these questions were even answered. These questions all popped up, but it's like it was poorly written. The storyboard is poorly written. This, to me, was a doggy bone just thrown to us because I guess, oh, we should just take it because at least Vegeta got a power. Stuff like that, I definitely don't like. Give me 1 second here, guys. I just want to pull something up on the side. Here. All right, we'll have that running in the background so I can double check on stuff like that. You know, Vegeta looks at Jiren consciously and says, this is all I've got, Jiren. So clearly Vegeta is well aware of his ability. One moment. What did I click that on or off? Okay, and then there we go. What's going on here? 1 second, guys. Ooh, I forgot to activate that, right? Okay, so sorry about that. Okay. I'll fix that later then, because clearly we have a problem here. Yeah, I'll have to fix that at a later date. Right now. Alright, so, but Iron Prince says perhaps he tapped into a potential of his power within the time chamber, i.e. Gohan Super Saiyan 2, right? Goku was pretty ill though in this episode. Actually, Goku was the best part of episode 123, and that's a Vegeta fan saying that. Like I said, I didn't like this episode. Yo, Triforce, what's good? I haven't heard you in ages. What's going on, Vic? Am I still a part of the FGC? I still have FGC players, yeah, but I do other stuff in gaming, as I've always done. I have never been relegated to gaming, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, we're talking about Dragon Ball right now, Dragon Ball Super episode 123. But you know, nothing was explained other than Vegeta broke past his limits, and I think Vegeta, this is what I think, which kind of makes sense. I think Vegeta already knew he had that power. He already proven he had that power. He just didn't know about Ultra Instinct's dodging properties. So when you saw Goku with that power, that's why he was unimpressed, because he has it already in terms of the power element aspect to it. He just doesn't have the trait of like how to dodge without being hit. But even after seeing Goku in Ultra Instinct, Vegeta kept saying he was still the strongest. Even after seeing Kale in Legendary Super Saiyan 2 fused form, he told Toppo, I am at the top as the strongest. And he proved this because he was able to do things to Jiren in his base Super Saiyan Blue form that not even Ultra Instinct Goku was able to do. I rewatched the Ultra Instinct fight of Goku versus Jiren 3 times after episode 122. At no point was Goku able to successfully get through Jiren's 1 million hand barrage. Never. Even in Ultra Instinct. If you watch it again, when Jiren does the 1 million hand punches, Goku dodges some of them. He has to block some of them. And then Goku trades punch blocks with Jiren. Punch blocks are when two people are punching each other and they're blocking each other's punches with punches, but no one successfully gets an actual attack through. So Goku is doing this, right? With Jiren between the punch blocks, and Jiren is backing up, but Ultra Instinct Goku was not able to get through, right? Now, well, at that point, because there's 2 times that happened. Then in the end where Goku was doing the punch blocks again, Goku noticed that he was running out of power, and this is something that I definitely have to explain to you guys regarding Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is not a power up. I keep telling people this over and over again. Ultra Instinct isn't a power up. It is a state of being. This is explained by Whis, and it's a state that is even hard and difficult for the gods of destruction to master, where the body instinctively takes over and stops the body from getting hurt by dodging, and it acts on its own instinctively, not consciously. That has nothing to do with power. Ultra Instinct needs power to be used. So for Goku, when he was in Ultra Instinct form, when he fought Jiren in Ultra Instinct form because it was powered by the Spirit Bomb, and that I want to bring up the power of Goku when he fought Jiren. After he finally broke through Jiren's attack, when he went full power, because when he noticed he was running out of power, that's when he was like, ah! And then he got a good knee in on Jiren, and then he powered up a powerful ball, and he beam blast Jiren, and it hit Jiren, and it pushed Jiren down to the ground. Jiren landed and just looked up at Goku, and he was unfazed. Then Goku did, I guess this was supposed to be Ultra Instinct Spirit Bomb Dragon Fist, and what's this guy's name? And Jiren caught the Dragon Fist, and he's like, this is your limit, and he blasted Goku away, meaning the power of the Spirit Bomb ran out. Ultra Instinct eats up power. It doesn't give you power, it eats it. It needs power. It's like a car. It needs gas in order for you to use its properties. It doesn't give you power. This is also proven when Goku was knocked unconscious by Kefla. When Goku regained his power, he even had enough power to show off his Super Saiyan 3 form to Kefla. That's turning into Super Saiyan 3 eats up stamina. Goku didn't even do that against Jiren. My man skipped Super Saiyan 3 because he knows that eats up too much power. But Goku regained enough energy that he turned Super Saiyan 3 just to show Kefla and Kale and Khalifa whatever his power, right? Then he stopped it. He was like, I just want to show you guys that. Then he went Super Saiyan God. Then he went Super Saiyan Blue. His Super Saiyan Blue was enough to beat Kale and Khalifa, and then they turned into Kefla, right? And then she knocked Super Saiyan Blue Goku unconscious. When Goku was knocked unconscious with the kick, you notice his hair turned black. He still had power in him. He was just knocked unconscious. Then his Ultra Instinct activated, although his mind was gone, which is why they show you that shadow part of Goku's face. His eyes weren't there, but his body instinctively used the Super Saiyan Blue power in him to activate Ultra Instinct, and then he was able to fight. But that power was only just to turn on Ultra Instinct. That's why when he punched Kefla, she was like, what the hell are you hitting me with? Because he was still in base form. It was base form Goku, who was not even conscious. After waking back up, Goku noticed he was conscious, and he was like, and that's why he's looking at his hand, he was like, I'm starting to get the hang of the power, because now he's conscious in Ultra Instinct. And now what he decided to do when he powered up in Ultra Instinct, that's him powering up in the blue form in Ultra Instinct. Now he's feeding Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Blue. So a lot of people are wondering, well, Triforce, like, how do you notice? You ever notice that image where you see Goku without the shirt and he has the blue and the red form? Triforce is calling it. Remember this stream. Every stream so far I've talked about Dragon Ball Z, I've called everything and they've all happened to pass. When you see Goku with the red and blue aura form in Ultra Instinct, that is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Ultra Instinct Goku, where Goku has learnt to push Kaioken and Ultra and Super Saiyan Blue while in Ultra Instinct. He's feeding the form the power. The form eats up power. So I say this because the form you see Vegeta in right now is Ultra Instinct beyond Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta is feeding the Ultra Instinct form beyond Super Saiyan Blue, which Vegeta always had. This is what he trained in the hyperbolic time chamber for. This is what he trained 97 rounds with Whis for. It was why Vegeta has said, I am stronger than all of them, because he had that power in the back pocket. That's why he could look at Ultra Instinct and just ask Goku, what is that? And not be fazed, not be bothered by it. But little did Vegeta know he had it in him. Both Goku and Vegeta had it in them from Jump Street. When Goku tried to attack Beerus on King Kai's planet, when he was Super Saiyan 3, Goku's body stopped him and pushed him back. And Beerus was like, how'd you know I was going to attack? Goku had Ultra Instinct then. He just didn't realize it. When Vegeta wanted to, when Vegeta saw Whis, and he was like, Whis, train me, and he tried to dash at Whis, Vegeta's body backed up, and Whis turned around and gave him that little look in the eye, and Vegeta was like, what the hell? What was that I sensed from him? That was Ultra Instinct in Vegeta. When Vegeta tried to attack Ribrian, and he was like, and he had the disgust face, he jumped out of the way, that's Ultra Instinct. They always had Ultra Instinct, they just didn't know it. Ultra Instinct is a state of being that requires power that you feed the form to give you the trait. It's a trait. It's not a power-up. What is Vegeta's trait? Vegeta's trait in defense for Ultra Instinct is offense. Vegeta's best defense is offense. This was proven when Vegeta dropped his guard and let Pesla punch him in the face, and then Vegeta was like, alright, this is not working. He just grabbed his fist instinctively and just beat the crap out of Pesla easy. What did we say after that? He's like, this probably suits Vegeta. Exactly. Vegeta's best defense has always been his offense. That's why he doesn't dodge. Vegeta fights through. So you're not going to see Vegeta dodging anything. Vegeta fights through offense. Punches are coming at him. Vegeta's going to go to the punches. Find cracks through the punches and attack. That's Vegeta. When Goku tried to do it, it really didn't work. It required him to go all out. And this is Goku getting into the form for the first time just to get one attack on Jiren. And it was not even effective. Right? So I'm going to get to you guys' statements in a second. I put it all together by looking at all these instances in the show. So Ultra Instinct offense doesn't exist. It's just Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct, it allows you, the person, to instinctively pick out which trait best suits you in its Ultra form. That's why when Vegeta was able to watch Jiren attack Goku, Vegeta was able to see it because instinctively Vegeta can see attacks. He's always been able to do that. It's instinctively. We just saw Ultra Instinct in episode 122. Vegeta now is just feeding the form. Okay, let me see something. We never saw Whis use it, dude. What do you mean? Whis has Ultra Instinct. When Goku and Vegeta was fighting him and he was just blocking it, that's Ultra Instinct. Whis grabbed a bee. Whis is an angel. Whis did this to Beerus and knocked him out after Beerus destroyed 9 planets. All that power Whis has, yet he can grab a bee without killing it. By its wing. Because Whis knows how to control Ultra Instinct at mastered form. And this is what he's trying to teach Goku and Vegeta. But Goku and Vegeta, they're mortals. They don't know. So they're trying to... The aura part of Ultra Instinct, the aura is your power. That's it. When you saw Goku's Ultra Instinct aura form, that Ultra Instinct form that you saw, that was Goku's feeding it Spirit Bomb energy. That's the Spirit Bomb's aura. When you see Goku turn into Kefla, you ever notice his Ultra Instinct form was slightly bluish? More bluish than it was, than it actually was from the original one when he was in Spirit Bomb. Spirit Bomb is a blue aura on top of it, but it's more whitish blue. So in the Spirit Bomb Ultra Instinct, it was whitish blue, but in Kefla, it was more bluish, and he powered up in his blue. Next time Goku does Ultra Instinct, he's gonna have blue and red. That's That's Kaioken with blue. Someone wanted to say something in the Discord room? Hello? Someone jumped in? Okay, my bad. I guess there was nobody talking. All right. So, yes. Also, like Dwight says, it could just be a saying thing. For the Saiyans, that's just their way of expressing Ultra Instinct or whatever the case may be. But so I mentioned all of this because Vegeta is that is one of the best theories I've heard. Well, my theories is just based on what I'm looking at in the show. It just makes sense. It explains what's not being explained, which is why I said episode 123 is trash. Well, Vegeta's part is trash. Goku's part was godlike. I haven't seen an episode in Dragon Ball where they use ingenuity. It's been eons since we've seen, okay, this guy's stronger than me, I gotta outthink him. And Goku's fight against Jiren, in fact, that fight was way better because clearly when Goku tries to fight power to power with Jiren, it's just stupid. Like, Jiren is like, my man, are you kidding me? Like, what are you doing? So it'll just body him. But this is what I'm saying. So what Vegeta did is Vegeta broke his limits physically on his own, right? It's just instinctively Vegeta knows how to attack. That's why Vegeta was able to break through Jiren's attack. Now, with that being said, let's talk about who is stronger. Shelton, what's going on? Like I said, I'm saying this right now because Mastar Media, Geekdom101, Unrelent Gaming, and so many of these Dragon Ball influencers are biased because they're all sitting here speculating whether or not this new form Vegeta has. Let's go for now until they call it. They come in. I call it Ultra Instinct Blue Vegeta. That's what I call it. So I'm gonna call it Ultra Instinct Blue Vegeta. Right? They're saying Ultra Instinct Blue Vegeta is perhaps at the level of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken 20. That is an insult. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken 20 couldn't touch Jiren. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta was able to touch Jiren. Ultra Instinct Spirit Bomb Goku got 2 hits off of Jiren, and when he did, Jiren was looking at him, glistening. Literally, go back to the fight, episode 110. Watch it. He knees him, and then he hits him with a Spirit Bomb attack. It's so powerful, it pushes Goku away. And it blows Jiren to the floor, but Jiren just lands and he just looks up at Goku like that power didn't, nothing happened. Vegeta in blue form was able to break through Jiren's attacks in one instant look. Instinctively saw that. Punched Jiren in the stomach. Jiren's like, what the hell? And started pushing Jiren back. Ultra Instinct Goku couldn't push Jiren back and had Spirit Bomb power. At best, they were trading blocks. They were blocking each other's punches with each other's punches. Vegeta wasn't trading punches and blocking punches with Jiren. He had Jiren on the defense. Jiren was blocking and dodging, pushing Jiren back. Punched Jiren away. Jiren slid back. Vegeta went behind him. Jiren tried to attack him. Appeared in front of him. Kicked him. He got a 3-piece off of him. A 3-piece in normal blue form. Then Jiren was being pushed back by Vegeta's offense so much, Jiren had to recklessly tackle Vegeta. Do you know Jiren for tackling anyone? Jiren had to tackle Vegeta like a linebacker. He tackled him to break Vegeta's offensive coordination so that he can finally get a hit in. At no point did Jiren ever have to do that to Goku. He just said, stop, boom, bam, hold us. What are you doing? Stop it, get out of here. Move, get out of here, and just that's it. But for Vegeta, he had to tackle him to break Vegeta's coordinated offense, because Vegeta's like, what the hell is going on? Jiren's like, what the hell is going on? Who is this guy, right? And then after that, shot Vegeta with a blast. People stop saying that wasn't a 100% Jiren, because Jiren is never at 100%. So stop it. Was that the Jiren that fought Goku at when he was Ultra Instinct? No. But you can at least say, it is fair to at least say that it was at least the same power Jiren that fought Goku when he was Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken 20. But to say it wasn't, come on, you're being ridiculous now. And that's the biasness I'm talking about. That's what Unrelent Gaming, that's what Master Media and Geekdom and the rest of these guys are doing. They're marginalizing Vegeta. You're going to sit here and tell me Jiren decides to tackle Vegeta? If the Jiren's suppressed and he's fighting Vegeta and he's weaker, fighting Vegeta weaker than he fought Goku when Goku was Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue 20, then why did Jiren get pushed off guard? Why didn't Jiren just tank Vegeta's next move and just slap him? If it's weaker, he could have just said, okay, power up, tank, stop. Why did he have to shoulder rush him? But what was that for? That doesn't make any sense. That's not Jiren. Okay, so now, after Jiren does that, Jiren then hits Vegeta with a blast, a laser blast, which is the most powerful blast we've seen till date until episode 123. That no one can sit here and deny. That beam that he used to push Vegeta off the screen was far stronger than the beam he blasted Goku off the screen when Goku was Kaioken 20. And Goku had to grab the edge. He used a less blast. He just punched Goku in the stomach and said, now everyone's like, you can't say that, Triforce. At first I was thinking to myself, maybe I can't. But then I thought about it. Wait a minute. The same animators who did 110, 109, and 110 are the same animators that did 122. So I can say it. So it isn't an artistic expression. That is what it is. So when Jiren punched Goku in the stomach when he was Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken 20 and shot him with the laser beam, that was what it was. He just shot him with a laser beam which cleared the mountain. Right? And Goku came back on. Vegeta got hit with a big ass Meteo attack fireball. And in Super Saiyan Blue, he crushed it. A feat not talked about in any of the Dragon Ball streams and influencers. Vegeta crushed Jiren's attack. Now, let's say, for argument's sake, we're going to say this for argument's sake. Alright, guys. The Vegeta that fought Jiren is stronger than Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Or, because we don't want to offend the Church of Goku, equal. Super Saiyan Blue Goku Vegeta is equal to Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? Let's say that, just so we don't have an argument. Spirit Bomb Ultra Instinct Goku hit Jiren with a power that Jiren blocked with his chest and landed on the ground. Then Goku tried to come in with a, what's the word for this? Ultra Instinct Dragon Fist. And Jiren stopped it with one hand and is like, this is the limit of your power. And blasted Goku with a huge energy beam, right? That energy beam, let's say, I'm going to say that energy beam is comparable to the same energy beam Jiren hit Vegeta with when Vegeta was Super Saiyan Blue. So why didn't Goku stop it? Oh, he ran out of power. Okay. Vegeta was fresh, so he had the power to stop it. He had the power to stop it. Alright, so then, if that's the case, if he ran out of power, then I've been telling people this for the longest time. You have to make up a choice now. And see, this is how you catch these Dragon Ball fans, or the Goku fanboys, not the Goku fans. Goku fans are okay. They're the realistic fans, the Goku fanboys. So you guys are going to have to pick now. Either Ultra Instinct is its own power source and Jiren beat Ultra Instinct because he just shot Goku away with a blast and he was like, that's the limit of your power. Or Ultra Instinct is a power that consumes energy and Goku ran out of power. You can't have both. Either Jiren beat Ultra Instinct in its full power form because he just shot it away with a laser beam, or Ultra Instinct ran out of power. Which one is it? You can't have both. And I'm not going to believe that Jiren beat Ultra Instinct by being more powerful than it. That's no, because Ultra Instinct isn't a power. It's just a state of being. And Goku used the Spirit Bomb to power up the Ultra Instinct, which is what Whis said. Whis even said that. Oh, the Spirit Bomb acts as a battery source to the Ultra Instinct. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why Goku ran out of energy. because it wasn't his energy. He was using the spirit bomb. And Ultra Instinct made Goku's body absorb the spirit bomb because Goku's an idiot. Goku, why are you powering down? Goku has to power down because he can't be in Super Saiyan form to gather the energy of the spirit bomb, because the spirit bomb is pure energy. So Goku, why would you turn into Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku? You're an idiot. All that aggressive power, like, and then the spirit bomb's attacking Goku, and Goku's trying to fight it back. So Ultra Instinct kicks in and is like, okay, turn off your power because you're an idiot. You need to be in base form. When you're in base form, the spirit bomb won't hurt you. And instead of letting the spirit bomb go past you, we're just going to absorb it. Which is why Jiren put his hands down. Because Jiren realized, wait a minute, I'm pure. This is not going to hurt me. So I don't need to use any energy. And he just looked at it and was like, go attack this idiot. He's the evil one. Jiren did what Goku told Gohan to do to Vegeta on the Saiyan arc. Gohan, don't worry, the spirit bomb won't attack you. And Gohan was like this because he was innocent. And what did the spirit bomb do? It just went the other way. It went and attacked the person with the evil intent, which was Vegeta. So that's what Jiren did to Goku. That's why he put his hands down. He's like, what am I doing? So it wasn't Jiren's power forcing the spirit bomb back. It was Goku's power that was attracting the spirit bomb while he was trying to force it back at the same time, like an idiot. So that was just Jiren using his brains. So then Goku gets hit by it, and before the spirit bomb destroys him because he's in his evil form, Ultra Instinct kicks in, turns off his power so that he doesn't get killed, and absorbs the spirit bomb. Now the spirit bomb is used as a battery source to give Ultra Instinct the power to fight Jiren, but then it ultimately runs out. But the spirit bomb particularly shows you what would happen if the spirit bomb had hit Jiren. Because Ultra Instinct is the spirit bomb. Ultra Instinct Goku is the physical embodiment of the spirit bomb. And that's exactly what the spirit bomb would do to Jiren. Nothing. Doesn't have enough power. Would have done nothing. Jiren is that much of a beast. So now, Final Flash Vegeta. In my last stream, not yesterday's stream, my stream before, you can go and check the archives. After the Final Flash, Jiren had to block that. And it downed Jiren. For a brief moment, but a down nonetheless. Something Ultra Instinct Goku could not do. And he had a clean shot when he hit Jiren with the Ultra Instinct Spirit Bomb attack. Jiren didn't block it. He blocked it with his chest. And all it did was push Jiren down to the ground. He slid back a little bit and he just looked up at Goku. Jiren had to block Vegeta's Final Flash. Belmont stated that how could Vegeta have this much power? Right? How could he have this much power? It was something that made Belmont worried. So I went back and I watched when Goku used the Spirit Bomb against Jiren and how Jiren was fighting it back. And I looked at Topo and Dispo, and Topo and Dispo were like this on the mountain, looking at the Spirit Bomb. Everybody else was like, oh, but Belmont was like this. The Kaioshin for Universe 11 was like, Dispo was like this, and Topo was like this, when Jiren was fighting against the Spirit Bomb. This was supposed to be the most powerful force there was, right? Really? So why when Vegeta said, Final Flash, and it went off, Belmont was like, what the hell? The Kaioshin was like, what the? And Dispo was like, and then Topo was like, Jiren. Why would you worry about Jiren? If the Final Flash is underneath the Spirit Bomb, what's the worry? Because the Final Flash isn't under the Spirit Bomb. The Final Flash is stronger than the Spirit Bomb. Facts. See, I use the show to point out the facts objectively, not subjectively. And this is why I think these guys are being biased, because they're not pulling out any of these points. In fact, what they do is they marginalize the points. Anything that has to do with Vegeta, and where they don't analyze it critically like they would do Goku. They kind of skip past a lot. Feats that Vegeta is doing that begs the question, if Goku did these feats, people, they sit down and have 15-minute episodes where they go over the feat, analytical breakdown frame for frame. But when Vegeta does it, it's like, oh, Vegeta did a flurry of punches to Jiren, but then Jiren automatically stops it. Oh, we're just going to summarize it like that? Don't believe me? I'm going to catch these guys' biasness. Check every Dragon Ball influencer, with the exception of What If Theories. He's the only person who keeps it 1 billion gazillion % real. Check
and Scott the programmer.
And Seth the programmer.
Yeah, Seth.
Seth. If you check Seth the programmer and What If, remove them from this. They're not biased. They got the pass from me. Look at everyone's influence. Look at the fight between Vegeta and Jiren in episode 122 and how they analytically broke down Vegeta's fight between him and Jiren, and how they compacted and shortened it to Vegeta sees through his moves, lands a hit on him, but then they cut that from there and go, but Jiren just pummels Vegeta down. Game. Vegeta's final flash, Jiren some people say Jiren tanks it, others say Jiren dodged it. All types of like, whoa, he dodged it? Really?
Because even in 123 in the sub, it was even confirmed that God who said it, but they literally said Jiren was hit.
Yes, it said Jiren was hit in the episode. It was said it was speculated that Jiren tanked it in the preview, and then it was stated in 123 that confirmed Jiren got hit. But in the review of 122, Geekdom said he dodged it. I am like, whoa, really? But then look at episode 123. Look at Mastar Media, look at Geekdom101, Unrelent Gaming, and look at the fight that they talk about with Goku and Jiren, right? And how, Goku uses his mind, strategy and ingenuity, putting down the landmines and the Kaizenshuu, and even when Jiren tried to punch him, and they go through all the detail. They broke down the fight literally scene by scene. But in Vegeta's fight with Jiren, it was Jiren saw through the attack, got a clean hit off of Jiren, which angered Jiren, and Jiren just bodies Vegeta. Literally, they literally sum up the Jiren and Vegeta's fight in literally like
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so Vegeta's power-up, 2-minute breakdown. Goku going Ultra Instinct for like 9 minutes, 3-hour breakdown.
3-hour breakdown with an entire week in between. With different episodes. Goku goes to Ultra Instinct, he breaks his limit. That's what it says. Goku has broken his limit. That was an entire week. Vegeta breaks his limit, no one's really talking about it anymore. They're talking about, and I understand why, because the storyboard on how they broke Vegeta's limit was whack. And guess what? Most of these Dragon Ball influencers say, Vegeta fans can't complain. This is not a thing about Vegeta fans being satisfied. It's about you writing a good show. Why are you marginalizing this down to Vegeta fans to be satisfied, as if you're giving us a bone and we should be satisfied with the bone we're getting? You guys don't have to believe me. I'm promoting their channels right now. I'm telling you, go to their channels and listen to their reviews. You will hear the biasness in it. You will see it for yourself. You will hear it, see it, and identify what I'm talking about. Like, why are they marginalizing it like this, though? Like, they're just downplaying it. Oh, Vegeta's new form could be comparable to Kaioken 20 or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. What are you talking about? Like this, like how could you say that? But they said it. So what they're saying is this: the Vegeta that fought Jiren was nowhere on Goku's level, Kaioken 20. If Vegeta knows Goku has Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue, why does Vegeta keep saying I'm stronger than Goku? He's been saying this since the Goku Black arc. Why would you say? I told people this in my previous reviews. Vegeta is stronger than Kaioken 20 Goku. In his regular form. I've been saying this. Check all my Dragon Ball reviews. You'll see it. It'll say it there. Oh crap, Triforce has been saying this. Been saying it from jump. Vegeta's already stated it. When the Goku Black arc ended, Goku came up to Vegeta. Hey, you want to come and train with us, Vegeta? No, I gotta wait for Bulma's child to be born. Oh, come on, Vegeta. We got this tournament coming up. No, I can't. Bulma will never forgive me. Don't get mad if we get stronger than you, Goku. As if you can. First of all, why would Goku tell Vegeta, don't get mad if we become stronger than you? If Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue 20 is already stronger than Vegeta. What? If you're stronger than him, why would you say don't get mad if we become stronger than you? You're already stronger than him. So that doesn't make sense. So the only logic is that you know that Vegeta is stronger than you, and you are trying to get stronger than Vegeta. Then Vegeta confirms that by saying, as if you can. And that's me paraphrasing. Don't believe me? Go watch the episode. Go watch it for yourself. And then you see Vegeta says that. So Miss donates $10. Thank you. I see the good Lord's work has been done. Good, good. Thank you, Miss. I see how slick you are, though. How you made sure to keep it at 666. But you guys don't have to. Don't take my word for it. Go and watch the episode. Use your own critical thinking. The difference is I'm not trying to influence you. I'm trying to show you something. Go see it for yourself. So then, now you mean to tell me if Goku states Vegeta is stronger than him after the Goku Black arc, Vegeta confirms he's stronger, but Vegeta goes 97 rounds with Whis and 2 months in the hyperbolic time chamber, but Goku gets less than 1 day of training, that Goku somehow surpassed Vegeta? So wait, let me get this straight. Goku fighting Hit, Android 17, Gohan, Krillin, who else? And Frieza.
Just a quick thing, I don't want to bother you, but there's a stream room now, and Oblivion wants you to like use it just because it's there now. So people who are joining in the Discord, you know, for future references, know that we're streaming instead of like in a public voice room.
Okay. Should we move all the way over right now in the middle of the stream?
It's up to you. I'm just saying it's there, and
all right,
told me to tell you.
All right, in the next time we do it, I'll definitely do that. But I'll just unless you guys are using this room. If you guys are using this room, I'll move over.
Nah, I don't think anyone's using it.
Okay, so then next time I'll just use the stream room. Thank you, Oblivion. Yep. But moving on, I'm gonna get to you guys, all of you guys. Yes, and Cam Copa, exactly. Anime AJ told us episode 123 was going to be lackluster, and yes, I watch Anime AJ because he watches the animation staff and the storyboard writers. He told us that 123's storyboard was trash, and it is. So I'm gonna get to these questions. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna scroll back up. I'm gonna read everyone's questions. I make sure to do that for everybody. But now going into this, so you mean to tell me in the 1 day Goku got to train against Android 17, Hit, or let's give it 3 days. I'll say 3 days, right? We'll break it up into 3 days, even though we knew it was only in a day. I'll give it a week. I'm gonna give Goku a week. Goku had 1 week of training, which we know it wasn't a week of training. It was literally about 48 hours or something like that. All right, you know something? I don't want to be facetious. It was like 48 hours or so, right? So within the 48 hours, he fought Hit, he fought Krillin, he fought Gohan, he fought 17. In the 48 hours, he fought those 4 people to power up. Oh, and he also fought Whis for about an hour or so in the gravity chamber, literally right before going away for the tournament. You're gonna tell me that in those 48 hours, the 48 hours of Vegeta, the 97 rounds with Whis, and the 2 months in the hyperbolic time chamber, Goku's 48 hours trumps Vegeta's 97 rounds with Whis and 2 months in the hyperbolic time chamber. You can't. That is what you call an ass pull. That's an ass pull. That doesn't even make sense. There is no way to justify that. So Vegeta sitting there talking about, I'm the strongest, saying, that's not Vegeta saying it just to say it. It actually makes sense. Wow, after 97 rounds with Whis, and after getting 2 months in a hyperbolic time chamber right before the tournament, makes sense. Everyone asks the question, Triforce, then how is it that Vegeta was able to hit Jiren? Actually, it makes sense why Vegeta was able to hit Jiren. In a previous stream I made, I had told everyone, hey guys, how come no one analyzed that part where Vegeta was fighting Whis for 97 rounds, and you hear Vegeta go, I got you! And then they show Whis with his face like this. He's like, very good, Vegeta. And it was like, what does Vegeta mean, I got you? What does he mean by that? I always wanted to wonder, like, what do you mean, I got you, Vegeta? No one ever, it doesn't show you anything, it just shows you Beerus' planet, you know Vegeta's fighting, you hear the, and he goes, I got you! And then, Whis is like, good job, Vegeta, and he's like, but you still have 3 more rounds to go, and he goes, oh, come on, is there any way I can, like, skip these 3 rounds, and I offer you my wife's favorite grandma steak with sauce? And Whis was like, grandma steak with sauce? Okay, I'll take you up on that, and let Vegeta off the last 3 rounds, which was supposed to be 100 rounds with Whis. And I've been telling people from the jump, Vegeta hit Whis. So if we go with the theory, there's no confirmed evidence Vegeta hit Whis, but it is implied he did. Now I can see why he was able to dodge Jiren and hit him. Because if Vegeta can touch Whis, he could touch Jiren. But if Goku did it, it would have theorized for a month. I'm gonna get to all you guys' questions. So better be godlike, because Vegeta's transformation wasn't an ass pull by any means. Dragon Ball Super expect the unexpected. So this is why when I saw what Vegeta was able to do to Jiren, it wasn't anything big. I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. My man did have 97 rounds with Whis. You better be able to hit Jiren. You better be able to put Jiren down. I'd have been disappointed if Vegeta wasn't able to pull off any of those feats. I'd have been pissed. And I'm like, so you're telling me 97 rounds and 2 months in a hyperbolic time travel before this, and you're weaker than Goku? Beat it. Doesn't make any sense, right? So when looking at Mastar Media, when reviewing Mastar Media's reviews and Geekdom101 and Unrelent Gaming and these other guys, it's crazy to sit there and I'm like, yo, these guys are like, are they purposely doing this? Like, they're being so unfair. They're like not, these guys are not like helping the community. Some of them are literally misleading. Some of them are not providing full information on purpose, and others are just marginalizing the review. So let's get to 123 and let's take a look at what Vegeta has. Vegeta broke through his shell. When Goku broke through his limits, he got Ultra Instinct. That's what we said. Goku broke through his limits, and this is the form that you see. Well, the Whis' dad, if Whis isn't the authority on Dragon Ball, then his father most certainly is. And it says Vegeta has broken through his limit. Broken through his shell. He quoted that. Same thing. Don't believe me? The episode just came out, guys. You can just go watch it. It's on Crunchyroll or Verve. Go watch it. He said he broke through his limit. So that power that Mastar Media's review shows Vegeta, he says, he shows a frame in the back. He says, you see that power behind Vegeta? What is that? That looks like the same aura of Ultra Instinct. And I was like, yes, because it's Ultra Instinct Blue Vegeta. It is Vegeta's in Ultra Instinct, but it's being powered by Vegeta's beyond Super Saiyan Blue power. That's why Jiren is scared. Now, let's get over the part where Jiren is scared. Let me retract that statement why Jiren is worried, not scared. Whenever Jiren balls up his fist and the glow comes over his hand, there was 3 times that he did this in episode 123. When he was at the legend, he was about to punch Goku, and then the Destructo just cut up the plank that he was on, and he's falling. Watch his hand. He releases the power and turns it into another ki blast to try to shoot Goku, and then Goku instantaneously teleports and then kicks Jiren down. The second time he does it, he purposely punches, and the punch misses Goku on purpose. Goku did not dodge the punch. Jiren just threw that punch on purpose. That punch could have killed Goku. When the punch passed by Goku, the punch was long gone by Goku. Watch the frame of animation. Goku's cheek got blown in. His cheek was like this. His cheek got blown in by the after effect of the centrifugal force of the punch. The punch had already gone. The after effect blew in his cheek at Super Saiyan Blue. Goku was shook. He powered down from Super Saiyan Blue. I mentioned this for a reason. Goku had to be in Kaioken full power. So people go, I don't know if that's Kaioken 20. Kaioken 20 is not the max limit. Kaioken, Beer said it when Goku said Kaioken, and he powered. Jiren said Goku is using his full strength. What we saw was full power Kaioken, full power. So Kaioken 20 isn't full power. This, what we saw, was full power. And Vegeta's new Ultra Instinct Blue Royal Blue, whatever you want to call it, Beyond Blue, because it's not Ultra Instinct Blue, it's Ultra Instinct Beyond Blue, or Ultra Instinct Royal Blue, whatever you want to call it. Jiren used that laser punch. I don't know if you guys noticed. Jiren had to now put up, yes, Kaioken 20 is just the highest he can bring out, but it can go up higher, yes. So, right? So when Goku powered up his fist, no, when Jiren powered up his fist, he was fighting those guys with his fist powered up. And he blew back Goku and Vegeta twice with the fists, right? But I want you to notice something. And the second time Jiren punched them back, Vegeta said, "Ah!" and shot a beam at Jiren. One hand beam. Jiren had, if you freeze the frame and slow the frame down, you see both of Jiren's hands are glowing. And Jiren tries to punch the beam Vegeta blasted at him. And he punches it and it blows up and it blows Jiren back. I want you guys to understand where Vegeta is at. Jiren just used that punch that could have killed Goku. He did the punch on purpose, and the guys in the stand said that's just a punch. That punch made Goku de-transform because he was shook. Vegeta shot a blast at Jiren. Jiren punched it with the same punch, and it pushed Jiren back. Do you now know what level Vegeta is on? So everyone who's sitting there saying, oh, but Triforce, but Kaioken can make Goku go powerful, more powerful than the form Vegeta's on. Let's address that. And I'm going to give everyone in the YouTube chat and the Discord a time to answer this. On planet Namek, Goku fought Frieza in Saiyan form. Goku went Kaioken 20 and fought Frieza. Fought well, but wasn't good enough. If you're saying Kaioken makes you stronger than a transformation, you are biased. Because what you're saying is this: Kaioken 20 is stronger than Super Saiyan Goku. Goku's Kaioken 20 was not good enough to beat Frieza, so he had to transform into Super Saiyan. Correct? Can I get a... Yes or no? Is the following statement true or false? You guys can write true or false. Goku had to transform into Super Saiyan to beat Frieza because Kaioken 20 wasn't strong enough. Is that a true or false statement? Please type in the room. I want to see it in the room. And guys in the Discord, you can just answer it if you want to. True. 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 Come on, guys. It's 84 of you guys in the room. Come on. True, right? True. 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 This is all true, right? This is what I'm talking about. I just use the show to explain everything. I don't give you my opinion unless I say, well, this is my opinion, guys. So, if this is true, then factually we can say this, that Vegeta, if you didn't believe it before when he was normal blue, the current Vegeta right now, Ultra Instinct Beyond Blue Vegeta, is way beyond Kaioken Blue Goku. If we're using that logic. Because Vegeta is no longer Super Saiyan Blue. He is beyond Super Saiyan Blue. That means he has gone beyond the form Goku is stuck in. Just like in the Saiyan arc, the Namek arc with Frieza. Goku was regular Saiyan, Kaioken. It wasn't good enough. He had to ascend the form. When you transform into a new form, when you go beyond in a new form, you are beyond what Kaioken. Kaioken cannot push you to the next form. Let's say you have 100 points in a jar. 100, if you get to 100 points, that's the next level. 1 second, guys. We have a donation. I noticed there was a 666 in the donation counter. I had to fix it. Thank you, Katarina. Mrs. like, you little. If 100 is the max bar, right? That takes you to the next level. Kaioken 20 is the most you can get. So whatever form you're at in blue, Goku can Kaioken can only put you up plus 20, right? It can't push you over to the next form. You have to just transform out of that. And they need to get rid of Kaioken. They really need to get rid of Kaioken. Like this Kaioken is ruining everything. This is why Toritaro doesn't use it in the manga. It's stupid. Right? They just need to get rid of Kaioken. I hope Ultra Instinct does this. So in any event, so if we're using this already canoned logic, then Vegeta is beyond Kaioken. Goku and Vegeta are not at the same power level. Vegeta has surpassed Goku. Facts. If you want to argue 122, did he surpass Goku? Yes, in my opinion, he surpassed Goku. He was able to do better than Goku in regular blue than Goku when he had Ultra Instinct. So to me, he passed Goku. He downed Jiren without Ultra Instinct. So to me, he passed Goku. But for those who want to use that 1% and argue episode 122, whether or not Vegeta passed Goku, there is no argument in episode 123. Vegeta has surpassed Goku. Let me repeat this one more time. Vegeta has surpassed Goku. Thank you, Andrew Rodriguez, for the subscription. That is a fact. That is not a subjective statement, and that is not an opinion. That is a fact. Vegeta has surpassed Goku. Even if Goku gets Ultra Instinct again, so what? Ultra Instinct is fueled by whatever power Goku has. Goku will just get the trait to dodge. That's it. But whatever power Goku's at, which is full power Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue 20, is what Ultra Instinct will be at. That's it. But it's not like Ultra Instinct will give him a power beyond. No. Vegeta is in Ultra Instinct beyond Super Saiyan Blue. See, Ultra Instinct, so like, oh, but Ultra Instinct gave Vegeta that power. No. Vegeta is using beyond Super Saiyan Blue to power his Ultra Instinct. Which is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Now, can Goku catch up? Yeah. Goku can go beyond Super Saiyan Blue. Right now, he can't. Because he's never trained this base form. He didn't get enough time like Vegeta. So I can see Goku going, after this arc, Vegeta surpassed Super Saiyan Blue. I need to do that. And then quit Kaioken. Get rid of it. It's causing too many problems. And then Goku just gets it on his own. The same way Vegeta gets it. In fact, the next arc, Vegeta should go to planet Sadala and do his thing, and Goku should go elsewhere and get his power up to Vegeta's levels and catch up so the two guys can be equal. But that's my analysis on it based on Goku can go Kaioken 100. That's your opinion. That's subjective. Sunco 2K. We don't know if Goku can go Kaioken 100. What we do know, based on what's happened in Dragon Ball so far in the history of Dragon Ball, Kaioken cannot push you to the next level. That much we do know. So the fact that Kaioken cannot push you over the limit, well, Vegeta broke through his limit on his own. He didn't need an instance to happen. He just did it on his own. And then he told Jiren, he says, this is my full power, or this is everything of me, Jiren. Which is why I know Vegeta always, this is why I feel Vegeta always knew he had that power. Because he told Jiren that's his full power. If Vegeta fought Goku right now, you think Vegeta will scrape Goku. Goku is at Super Saiyan. Okay, look at it like this, guys. Let's put it like this. Let's make it another way. If Jiren is Cell, Goku is simply Mastered Super Saiyan 1. Vegeta is Gohan. He's Super Saiyan 2. Here's a question. Can Super Saiyan 1 Goku beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? The answer is no. In fact, I want to see you guys answer. I'm not going to answer for you. Can Super Saiyan 1 Goku beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? And guess what? Add Kaioken 20 to Goku Super Saiyan 1. I want to see you guys' answers. Can Goku, tell me if you think Goku can beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell Saga, right? With Kaioken 20 Mastered Super Saiyan 1, type Goku. If you think Gohan would win, type Gohan. So everyone's saying no. So if Goku, if Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan 1 Mastered Goku cannot beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, why does anyone think that Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku can beat Beyond Blue Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta when we know this is like a Super Saiyan Blue 2 form? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. Why do people think that that's not possible? It completely contradicts the entire makeup. And this is what people are saying. Geekdom101, Mastar Media, Unrelent Gaming, and others are saying that Vegeta's new form, Beyond Super Saiyan Blue, is comparable to Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku. It's like, no, he's not. Like, Vegeta's stronger than Goku, period. He surpassed him. That's just the end of that. And this is what I don't like about this episode. This episode did not state anything about Vegeta's power. So, alright. Let me scroll up, right? Actually, you know something? Rather than me scrolling all the way up, anyone who asked any questions, go back up, grab your question, and put them in the room right now. And let me start answering them now. Because if I scroll all the way back up, by the time I get all the way back down, there'll be new questions. And I won't be able to get to you guys' questions all efficiently. Right? But this is my analytical breakdown of episode 123. I do think Geekdom101 and Mastar Media and Unrelated Gamer are biased to Goku. And I'm saddened by this because I actually watched those guys. That's what got me into, like, you know, really watching Dragon Ball Super and doing an analytical breakdown. But then when I start seeing them marginalizing things and not fully analyzing it if it's not Goku, I was like, why are you doing this? And like, I'm just gonna, it's like, no need to watch this stuff anymore. I just go watch Seth the Programmer and What If and it's Anime Girl and just do my own analysis. But Ultra Instinct Goku is stronger than Limit Breaker Vegeta. You read what Neo Absolute just wrote, guys? That's what Neo Absolute just wrote. Who helped Gohan kill Cell? Vegeta. Well, that's Morrow. That's really neither here or there. Kaioken was irrelevant past the Namek arc. Yup. The fan service with this transformation has become mad silly. Goku has his own form. Vegeta now is his own form. Gohan is supposed to get his own form. We'll see, Bowman. Chris42 says, people probably think that because the Cell games, but Gohan cannot beat Goku or Vegeta right now. We were talking about the Cell games then. We're not saying Gohan now, Chris. Stin Swamp Part, I just got here. Shark Tank. Vegeta doesn't have Ultra Instinct, though. He even said it himself. He said Goku can keep his Ultra Instinct. What Vegeta says he doesn't care about surpassing Goku and he turned Super Saiyan. Does that mean he's not Super Saiyan? Come on, Shark Tank. Bowman, that's exactly how I feel. Okay, Black Ravage Unchained. How do you think Gohan gets over to Frieza? What happens to Universe 17? I'll talk about that in a second. Black. I think they reviewed too fast. I don't think they reviewed too fast. They know what they're doing. Plus, when Goku fought Cell, he and Gohan were still at full power Super Saiyan from the beginning of the Room of Spirit and Time. Shelton says, all the Z fighters helped Gohan. Vegeta got the last hit in. This is true. SS9 Vegeta says, Piccolo said Vegeta's power was boundless. Good eye catch. Good eye catch, SS9 Vegeta. Good eye catch. He did say boundless. Can someone get me the Blackwoods dictionary for the definition for the word boundless? I need that in here ASAP. Vegeta got hands. Well, at least the people in the stands acknowledged that Vegeta was far stronger than before. Grand Prix said it himself. Yes, he did, but with the Grand Prix saying it himself, it's still an argument in the community whether or not Vegeta surpassed Goku, which is crazy. The Grand Prix says it. That's why I hope in episode 124 they focus on Gohan's fight and whatever, and they show you a little spat of Goku and Vegeta fighting Jiren, but it focuses on Whis giving us some context to this, because I don't like this. How much energy minutes can Vegeta maintain or Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Beyond Blue? And don't say boundless. I don't know, Morrow. I'm going to keep it real with you. See, I won't give you a fanboy answer and go boundless. I don't know. We'll see. Empire Arcadia, who do you think will be the last warrior standing in Universe 7? In storyline wise, it has to make sense it's Vegeta, so that he can wish back Universe 6, so we can have a Sadala arc, which then leads to the Saiyan movie. That's the only sense it makes business wise. But we'll see, because Toei, you know, whatever. It is retarded. Kaioken isn't a transformation. It is only temporary. Vegeta's power is going to grow. Then the fools should be speechless. We'll see, Iron Prince, because that's not going to stop the Goku fanboys, not the Goku fans. Do you guys think the arc was rushed? No, I just think the arc is not. The arc is not terrible, but it has its low points. King Kai said not to use Kaioken only for emergencies. Now Goku uses it all the time. It's weakening him. That's a good theory on Vegeta Got Hands. That's a good theory. I think with Vegeta's Limit Breaker, it now puts him on par with Goku's Ultra Instinct in terms of fighting. Nah, because Vegeta has Ultra Instinct already. He proved that in episode 122. My man was able to do what Goku couldn't do in Ultra Instinct without it. Which, in my opinion, Vegeta always had Ultra Instinct. Both Goku and Vegeta always had Ultra Instinct. Kaioken is a technique, not a transformation. King Kai taught Kaioken. Goku didn't transform into Kaioken like he did in the Super Saiyan forms. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Shin said that Kefla's power had no limits, but look what happened to her, right? Boundless means no limit. Okay, that's all it means. I was trying to factor in that Goku is a tactician, so maybe that could possibly give him an edge. But I'm with you. I think Vegeta would edge him out. No, Vegeta's stronger than Goku, but Goku's tactician would help keep Goku in the game. But if we look at it like that, then the fight's gonna be like Goku versus Jiren. As powerful as Goku, as great and a mind Goku is, he still will lack the power to beat Vegeta, just like how he's having a problem with Jiren. Okay, let me see. Having no bounds, infinite or vast, unlimited. Piccolo ain't the best judgment, honestly. He got tripped up by a bug. Wow, Black. And he's one of the most strategic warriors in the Z universe. Unlimited, immense, just like instant transformation. All right, hold on. It's like what Triforce said about Goku's blue form and the spirit bomb power of Ultra Instinct. Goku is power Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken. Okay, who's stronger currently between Goku and Vegeta? Vegeta, hands down, free. Matthew Vincent says, so sorry, what are we calling this new form? I call it Ultra Instinct Beyond Super Saiyan Blue, or Ultra Instinct Royal Blue. Vegeta Got Hands says, I have to agree. I actually think it's closer to a new form of Ultra Instinct. Just because he has pupils doesn't mean anything. Look at Super Saiyan 3. All of a sudden, Goku got pupils from SSJ. Okay, Vegeta, you got a point there. Art Jones says, what do you think? Red's post on Facebook. I spoke to Red. He agrees. He thinks that Vegeta is currently stronger than Goku, and that this is Vegeta simply put his beyond Super Saiyan Blue power into Ultra Instincts. Goku would actually best Gohan if he was Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan 1. What? Yo, my man, you're bugging. Gohan was stronger than Goku, but they were not that far off. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan only doubled his power. Somebody talk to your mans. Somebody talk to your mans. Shelton says, people are mad that Vegeta is stronger now than Goku. Have you not seen the Cell Saga? Everybody was stronger than Goku at some point. Matthew Vincent says, and it is possible to become Super Saiyan 2 Blue and Super Saiyan 2 3. We'll see. Hello, Triforce. I have a question. Am I wrong for saying that Vegeta has already surpassed Goku in Super Saiyan as it's shown in the manga after the Black Saga? No, you're not, Julian, because he has passed Goku. Jamin says, liquid gold mac and cheese. Wrong time to talk about that. Shelton says, Future Trunks, then Vegeta, then Piccolo, then Vegeta, Trunks, then Goku and Gohan. Boundless is unlimited and immense. Boundless, I'm a shorten it, but it is limitless or has no restrictions. In a sentence, your dog's boundless energy might leave you exhausted, since it never seems to end. Okay, Boundless means unlimited, immense. UI Goku body cannot withstand it. Boundless means unlimited, unbound, and untold, immeasurable. If I can get reminded about the trash that is 119 again, okay. The adjective boundless is used, huge and immense. And Parker, so if Vegeta gets knocked out of the ring, do you think Goku will beat Jiren?
Yo, Triforce, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
When did you guys stop hearing me?
Like 3 seconds ago or 4 seconds ago.
Okay, I accidentally pressed the button. I didn't say much. Let me go back to Black Reaper's statement. Black Reaper says, I think Jiren has been I think Jiren has been a tiny bit nerfed because of he bodied Goku in blue Kaioken and Vegeta in blue before, and now Jiren's getting pushed back. I disagree. Goku and Vegeta are stronger now, and they're more, as seen clearly, and their uncoordinated attack has Jiren puzzled, and this is why he doesn't know how to like fight back. But he's gonna regroup himself. Trust me. Good thing to remember and rely on Dragon Ball Z. The game has received a card of UI Goku with no awakening. What does that mean? That means UI Goku making another appearance. Yeah, Maro, UI Goku is coming back. So is Vegeta new form similar to that one of Team Gohan? It's just the next stage of Super Saiyan Blue. It's not Super Saiyan Blue 1. It's Super Saiyan Blue 2. They just don't want to say Super Saiyan Blue 2. So did Vegeta always have the power within him but couldn't awaken him? Vegeta always had that power. That's what he trained in a hyperbolic time chain before.
Alright.
Hold on. With spoilers, hold on. So it's I'm just trying to get everybody's wow, a lot of posts came in. So it's what the heck? If they think using God Key, how the hell can Piccolo sense energy? And don't say because he fused with a former god. He's launching. This is all Vegeta's raw power. This form is not draining stamina until Vegeta sustains damage. But if Goku just stands there, he's losing energy. That's what Vegeta Hans said. That makes sense, but that's not confirmed. That's a subjective, that's an opinion, a theory. I'm confused. So Vegeta dodged a few punches because he saw the same attack before. How did that make him have Ultra Instinct? Because it's instinctively Vegeta knows how to fight through offense with offense. That's why he instinctively saw it. Goku saw the same thing and couldn't get it. In fact, Goku's been hit by that move like multiple times and still cannot dodge it. He was only able to dodge it in Ultra Instinct. With spoilers saying Toppo is going to become the god of destruction level, so is Jiren really the real threat? What do you think this means for Vegeta? Because they can make him win, they can make his win in Jiren less significant. That's true. Okay, everyone said I was muted Triforce. At what point do you think you will see Jiren getting concerned about Vegeta or Goku power? Episode 126, at the end of it. I think the last person in the ring will most likely be Goku. He's trolling us. We're back. Okay, Empire K. The moment you are about to answer my question, it went out. Okay, Goku Super Saiyan 2 is 1,800,000. Goku's power level was 888,000. Now times that by 20. Yeah, Goku wins. That's not how it works, Goku the man. Oh my god. See, this is the.
All right.
Let me hold on, I gotta address this fanboy. Number one, in order for you to go to the power of Super Saiyan, this is Trich Forever Rich. What's going on, man? Thank you for the subscription. In order for you to go to the next level in any power, your body has to be ready for it. Kaioken cannot push your body over a level it's not ready for. So if Goku tried to Kaioken times 20 to get to Super Saiyan level 2, his body would have exploded. This is expressed in The saying arc Goku versus Vegeta, when his body wasn't conditioned and he tried to go Kaioken times 4 and his body nearly broke on him. This was explained when he tried to go first time Kaioken blue times 10 against Hit and his body nearly exploded. It even says that it could kill him. So Goku the man, stop being a fanboy. Do you think Jiren is stronger than Beerus? No. Triforce said multiple times that he's talking about Goku versus Gohan during the Cell games. Do you think Frieza is going to try to pull a fast one? Yes. Oh man, you guys are putting in the questions faster than I can. Okay, I'm going to have to hurry up. Do people listen? No. How can I listen when his mic is muted? I just turned it back on. Okay. Goku has so many different masters and learned so many different techniques than Vegeta. And Vegeta is still stronger. Well, okay, to be fair, SS9, Vegeta has Whis as a teacher, so that's kind of, it doesn't matter what masters Goku have, like, it's Whis. I'm talking about Goku the man, and also, okay, so he said, do you think Vegeta and Goku being pure-blooded Saiyans have a cap in power growth? No, there's no cap for them. They have infinite potential. There's a cap for the mixed breed, but they can grow faster. If they keep surviving, how long will they go? Okay, let me see something extreme. All right. Ultra Instinct is a technique, so Vegeta will perfect it first. We'll see. Let me see something here. Watch Vegeta's new form, not going to be called Ultra Instinct S Beyond Blue or SS Blue 2. Perhaps. I wouldn't mind if it was called that, but we'll see. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Trying to catch up now. Kaioken amplifies power, speed, pretty much everything. Yes, but there's a limit to Kaioken. So if Jiren acknowledged Vegeta as a warrior and not Goku, is Jiren saying Vegeta is stronger than Goku? Actually, Jiren says Goku is not worthy. He told Goku that. He's not worthy. He calls Vegeta a warrior, and then Goku goes, it's my turn. Jiren! Jiren turns around, son Goku. Oh, the reason why Jiren doesn't call him Vegeta is because he doesn't know his name. Right before Vegeta gets knocked down from Jiren, Goku's neck. No, right before Vegeta falls down to the floor after Jiren's Hakai blast, Goku's like, Vegeta! And then Jiren's like, what's his name again? Oh, I don't know his name. Warrior. Nah, he knows his name. We just call him Warrior. And then the God of Destruction for Universe 11 and the Kaioshin of Universe 11 tells you that he calls Vegeta a warrior because he respects him. Like I said at the end of my stream a week ago, Jiren respects Vegeta. No, he doesn't, Triforce, and yes, he does. That boy swole up like biscuits in an oven, my guy. What's going on, Rosalina? Kaioken is weak. It never finished anyone. That Kaioken fist is crazy stuff. Geekdom has tweeted about this stream. Okay. So Geekdom's tweet, for those who are joining in about Geekdom's stream, so you guys can understand the context to it. In the last couple of reviews regarding episode the Tournament of Power arc, we've been getting a lot of biased, marginalized reviews of the stream when it comes to certain things. This is based on my personal experience, right? When I've made a couple of videos talking about things, calling certain things out that were not true, very subjective, but put out as opinion, and it's in my other videos. And the last one was the point where Geekdom had said that Jiren dodged the final flash when he did not. A lot of people were like, oh, but Geekdom reviewed the show too fast. But a week before that, Geekdom said, based on the leaked pictures and the preview of Dragon Ball episode 122, clearly Vegeta's going to do the final flash here and Jiren's going to tank it. Then that entire week they've been talking about Jiren and how he's going to whop Vegeta and he's going to tank his final flash, which he did tank. But then when the episode came out, he did a review on it and he says Jiren dodged it. No, you didn't review it fast. You just lied. Period. And I called him out on it. He was called out on it by his own fans on his own channel, and he never addressed it. And, well, not that I've seen. So if he did address it, I don't know. Then, Israel Dragon Ball community crew got a leaked picture, quote unquote, of Jiren's battle with Goku in episode 122 and gave it to Geekdom. And Geekdom said, I got an exclusive image courtesy from an Israel group of Dragon Ball fans in Israel, and it was an exclusive 123 never before seen image. When I saw the image, I'm like, what is he talking about? That image is from 109. I tweeted out to Geekdom, tagged him, tagged Unreal Gaming, tagged Master Media, tagged Toei, and said, yo, those guys are lying to you. Like, I'm just watching out for your back because that's putting out misinformation. And a bunch of our guys tweeted out to him. We never heard him correct it or go, hey guys, you know, last time I put out a thing and I said this was epic. We tried to do it before 123 come up so no one go, oh yeah, he gets caught in a lie. So I was looking out for him. He never addressed it. He never was accountable for the mistake he made based on their lies. Not saying he lied. They lied to him and he accidentally put it out. We saw 123, that image that was shown in Geekdom's video never surfaced because it was an image from episode 109 that they lied to him about. Master Media is going out there saying that Vegeta's new power, which is beyond Super Saiyan Blue, is equal to, what's the name of this thing? Kaioken 20? Like, are you kidding me? So I simply put together a very simple, comprehensive comparison. Goku's Kaioken 20 couldn't beat Frieza. He had to go to the next level as Super Saiyan. You can't compare Kaioken on a level below to something on a level beyond. The level beyond is stronger than the Kaioken. So since we realized that Kaioken isn't stronger than Super Saiyan, then it is fair to say that Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku isn't stronger than beyond Super Saiyan Blue. That's just kind of common sense if you said that, yet Master Media puts that out there anyway. Unreal Gaming, I'm not even going to start with him. And I see, the thing is, I watch all of these guys' reviews. I try to contact Geekdom and talk to him and whatever, but I guess I'm not big enough. They are Dragon Ball fans and influencers. I am not a Dragon Ball fan and influencer. Well, I'm a Dragon Ball fan, but I'm not an influencer. So I'm just putting this out there for everyone. I am not a Dragon Ball influencer. I am a Dragon Ball fan. And I'm mainly Vegeta because I like him as a character. I like anime. I watch a lot of anime and stuff. I'm 40 years old. So I have my take on anime and stuff like that. I like Vegeta as a character, whatever the case may be. Do I think Vegeta's better than Goku? No, but there's been times Vegeta's been stronger than Goku. And this is one of those times. This is one of those times. So, for me, I'm just calling it out on what it is. It's been 3 weeks straight, and we're getting a lot of marginalized and biased review. And I'm talking about it. So, if Geekdom... Okay, you tried to contact me. When did that happen? Because that sounds like BS to me, homie, for someone who wants attention. No, Geekdom. See? Alright, everybody stop. Don't say nothing to Geekdom. Don't say nothing to Geekdom. I'll talk to him myself. No, Geekdom, I don't want attention. I've been promoting you. That's number one. I tell people, you can go in all my back Dragon Ball stuff. I'm into video games. I do esports and gaming. That's my field. I'm not trying to step on your field or come into your realm or whatever to take over. I'm not interested in Dragon Ball. I don't have the time to actually do Dragon Ball. You do. That's your specialty. And I've been watching you since Dragon Ball Super even started. And I've seen all of your stuff. I watch all your stuff. I'm a big fan. I've talked many times on my channel about you. Yo, everyone, go to Geekdom101. I have a video which promotes your channel to get 1 million subscribers so that they can write a story for Vegeta. I did a whole piece on that. You don't believe me? You can go and check it out in my archives. It's there, B. Thanks, man. You ain't got to promote me though. But don't say I ignore you if I never got your message. No, I didn't. Well, okay. Let me retract that statement. I don't know if you got my my comments that I've been saying or you ignored me. That's what I meant to say. So I apologize for saying that. But the point I'm trying to say, based on me watching what you do in your show in the last 3 episodes, it has me questioning whether you guys are being biased, because a lot of the times when you and Master Media, y'all two specifically, between y'all guys, you guys go in-depth analytical breakdowns of a lot of things. But it just, when I watched the last 4 weeks. Episodes 121, 122, and now 123. First of all, there's a lot of disinformation. Hold on for a second, Geekdom. Hold on for a second. Guys, I'm talking to Geekdom for a second. Chill. Stop with the trolling and stop with the trolling, guys. Let the man speak. We're not here to jump him. That's why I put a question mark. Are these guys being biased? Let the man speak for him. Hold on, Geekdom. Do you wanna come on and speak for yourself directly, so you don't have to write? That's a yes or no. I'm inviting you so you can speak for yourself. If you want to text it, I'm just listening to you. All right, cool, fine, fair enough. Me listening to you guys on your show, there's a lot of things that I just don't understand. When Goku transformed and broke his limit and went into Ultra Instinct, I understand there was a little break in the weeks to get to the next episode. How can I do that? You can get into the Discord. I'm gonna put you in the Discord, and then you can come on and talk. Okay, well, let me see something. Let me get you in the Discord, and you can just come on and we can have this discussion directly. Where is this Discord? Who's in here right now that's awake?
I'm here, Triforce.
Can you get Geekdom in here, into the Discord? Can you send him? We're gonna give you the link. All right.
The link's in the description, I'm pretty sure.
All right, but I gotta. Cat, do you know how to bypass him so he doesn't need the number?
If he gives me his username, I can like give him the roles to get him here.
Okay.
Just type in like the status request or whatever.
Let me see something here. There, Geekdom, I sent you. No, you sent me 2 links. Use any one of the links. You can use either one of the links. And once you get in, you can send her. You can send them your information. They'll get you on in there. Once you get in here, you can speak on for yourself. Because we have this discussion in the Discord room all the time, and like I said, I don't like when people are trying to defend themselves or speak up on themselves, and then people just bum rush them down and they can't get to talk. And I want to hear their point of view. Everybody has a different point of view. Flame Wheel says, I love Geekdom. I like Geekdom too. That's why I point people to the channel. But this is getting out of hand now. There's a lot of things that's going on. Dudes be lying to you about a lot of stuff. I watch your Twitter. Dudes lie to you all the time. Say stuff. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Then what happens is when you guys put out stuff online and it's missing certain context, it misleads people, and these people then create all types of garbage. He said you can use either or. Yeah, I'm trying to get in. Which is correct? You can use either link. Geekdom.
Yeah, they're all correct.
They're all correct.
They're all the same different invites, but they all work. Yeah, just make sure you give me like your username and everything.
Anybody who's out
or write in the status request, and I'll just, give you the role.
People are asking questions about the chat, and if you guys want to look for any information for our community, which is a gaming community, guys, this is not a Dragon Ball community. It's a gaming community. We just talk about Dragon Ball because we like it. All the information you need is in the description, so you don't have to ask for it on the channel. It's in the description. From our Discord, donations, subscriptions, all of that stuff is in the description of the channel. I just noticed Vegeta shot that blast with one hand at Jiren. Yeah, Rosalina, but he's in a new form now, so yeah. Okay, so Geekdom, click like Sahil says, click the link in the description. Because that's a permanent Discord link. And if worst comes to worst, if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna send you the link.
Yeah, you can always make a new one, but I'm pretty sure the links that we all sent in should still work.
I'm setting this as a I'm gonna send this as a permanent link copy, and I'm just gonna send it to him on Twitter. Where's Geekdom? Let me see here. All right, and if the link doesn't work for him, I'm getting you a brand new link, Geek, and I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you on Twitter. I'm just gonna tweet it to you, so you can see the link there. So let me see the tweet Geekdom. Here you go.
Oh, for what's your username? Oh, never mind. I found him.
You found them? All right.
Yep.
So when he gets in here, like, I just want everybody. Let me ask the questions and listen to the answers. Anybody who ask questions. Wait, it's only Kat and Sahil, right? All right, so that's good. We don't have too many people in here, or whatever the case may be.
1 second. All right, so he should have the roles to get into the public voice chat.
Yeah, you see.
I'm here. I'm just muting myself.
Halden picked a bad time to go to sleep.
No,
I know, right?
no. I'm glad he's not. I'm not in here to get into an argument with him. I'm in here to hear his side based on the allegations that I think that he's being biased within the last couple of episodes. The man. I don't want the man to speak for himself. I'm not here to try to slam the guy down. Do I go in the room? Yes, you do. Just the one that says public voice room.
Hi.
Hey, there you go.
How are you?
I'm fine. Okay, so
Hey, just so you know, just a real quick side note. The only reason I even know about this whole thing going on is because Miss DBZ, babe, a very good friend of mine, sent me the link. But she said you were a nice guy. She said you were cool. So I'm like, all right, I'll talk to this guy. He seems cool. Because I thought you were just trying to get a name off of bigger YouTubers. But then I see that she said you were cool, so she vouched for you. So what's up, man? I actually only heard you for I've only heard like 60 seconds of what you said. So I don't want to have you repeat yourself. But
I'll summarize it. I'll summarize it.
Why do you
Okay.
think I'm biased? It's all good.
It's okay. So we have to put context to the biasness. It's in the last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
The last 3 episodes alone. Usually when you review your Dragon Ball Super reviews, even past Vegeta reviews, you've made whole segments on just Vegeta alone.
That's right.
The past Prince of Saiyan ascending to the power. You've shown people many of times that there's times Vegeta has surpassed Goku. But in the last 3 episodes, there are things that have happened in the episodes where when you state what happens, never happened. And I'm like, and some people, your fans have been on your channel defended you. Like, I'll just give the most glaring one.
Yeah.
The preview to episode 122, we all know Vegeta fires off the final flash. We all knew Jiren was going to tank it. But in your review of episode 122, I don't know if you accidentally said it, you said it too fast, or whatever the case may be.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
One second. Sorry.
What the heck was that?
Yeah, that was a friend of mine, but he doesn't know that we're streaming, so he just came in at the wrong time and did that.
It happens all the time. It's all good. No,
Sorry
you're
about
saying
that.
The final flash.
Yes, the final flash now. The final flash, when Jiren tanked it, in your review, you literally say Jiren dodges it. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I made a mistake, bro.
Yo, no, I get it. I jumped in your.
I apologize, brother.
I
made a mistake.
I jumped in your channel and I said Geekdom. I don't know if you knew what you said. You made a mistake. A couple of people said it, and the thing, but you never acknowledged it. But you get thousands of comments. So how could you possibly see it? And this is what people were saying. So I said he probably missed it. Not a problem. So we let that go. It's slide. Not a big deal. Then you had another video where some guys from the Dragon Ball community in Israel sent you a picture from 109. And when I saw it, he's like, this is an exclusive picture from episode 123. And I was like, no, that's not.
It's
I just
from
looked.
122.
No, it's not.
Or I thought it was 120. Well, whatever.
Well, the picture is Jiren. It looks like.
You're talking about yes, I know what you're talking about. The one that was actually from the previous episode.
Yes, and I was like,
yeah, I know. And I'm sorry. He hit me up on DMs that night. And he goes, yeah, I apologize. It was from the previous episode. And I was like, all right, bro, it's all good. Like, yeah, he actually, the guy who sent that to me, who is one of the guys who runs the Israeli dub, he apologized to me. Yeah, I never did a follow-up to that video because I figured nobody cared, but
And
hey,
that,
whatever.
but see, that's the problem when stuff like that happens, and usually whenever a mistake is made, you've done it in the past. When you make a mistake on something, not that like you're lying, you get information from somebody, you usually make a video in your follow-up video. Hey guys, in my last video I had said X, Y, and Z, and then we found out that before you even start the topic, and I want to apologize. That was a mistake. I got the bad information from some people.
Yes,
There's a lot of
yes,
people. You usually do that. Now, see,
Yeah.
this is my problem. I'm used to that geekdom, but the last couple of episodes, it's like, and I'm like, what's going on? So now this brings up this question. That's what this is what the stream is about.
Well, I'm just say this. I mean, that's a respectable opinion that you have. You know, I have made a couple mistakes. I make mistakes all the time.
Everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect.
Yeah, no, and I'm not gonna. Yeah, but I'm not gonna play that everyone makes mistakes cards because I've been consistent since from the beginning. People hold me to a higher standard, and I know this to be true because every time I make a mistake, I get a lot of crap for it. And
I'm one of them. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys.
I respect you for that, and I get it. I mean, that was something that, and you're right, that was a mistake. It was information that was given to me incorrectly because I did not recognize that frame, and so the guy was like, yeah, I was sent this, and I put it up, and then I just literally thought like, okay, like whatever. Like I genuinely with that one image didn't think it was going to be a big deal at all. Now, but the thing is though, when it comes to like again, I don't know the actual like topic here, but you're saying that about bias. I mean, that's not, I don't know if that's really the right word to use when it comes to this situation. Yes, I have made mistakes before, and if you think I'm slipping on that, you know, on correcting the mistakes, I respect that. I actually respect that a lot. If I'm slipping, I'm slipping. And sometimes what'll happen is I'll correct the mistake on Twitter or on my Facebook, the Geekdom101 Facebook page. You know, sometimes I'll do things like that. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes people don't see it, you know, but the thing is, it's tough because like, I felt, and again, it's just my opinion. I felt that it wasn't a big enough mistake to where it was like, people don't care. I actually thought nobody cared. You genuinely are the first person that I've seen actually really care. So that's kind of interesting to me. And I appreciate that. I really do. I actually appreciate that. But as far as that, are you saying that you think it's a bias as far as like, I don't know. What do you mean by
take it.
bias?
So let's get into the bias. Let's get into the bias thing now. Unfortunately, because you can only fit so many things into a title, the word bias is being spread across the board. There are mistakes and there are bias situations going on, and there's a biased narrative. There's a biased statements. And then they're just false statements. Because I notice it says Geekdom101, Master Media, Unrelenting Gaming. I put you three guys' names for one reason. The last 3 episodes that I've been talking about, that I've been actually reviewing, I'm using the actual lore of the show to break down the episodes. And based on statements you guys have made, so people can see to differentiate between what is real and what is not. So when I say are these guys biased, it says Geekdom101, Unrelenting Gaming, Master Media, and more, because it's not just you 3 guys. There are other guys out there, but to me, you guys are the biggest ones out there. Also, For Neverworld, he's also huge out there. Rhyme Style and the rest of those guys. So when I say, yeah, I'm in the Kenzanchu community. I just don't really type. I just read everything there. But so I'm 100% follow you guys. That's why I know so much about Dragon Ball, because of you guys. That's why I said I'm not a Dragon Ball channel. This is a video game channel. We just like Dragon Ball. I've been playing Dragon Ball since Dragon Power for the NES, and then there's 2 Super Nintendo card games which we had to get from for the Super Famicom.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and we have to, you have to melt the
they're pain, bro.
Yeah, but I've been following it from there. But so unfortunately, when I use the title, are these guys being biased? It's not necessarily means you. It can be you or any one of the other guys. It's just that your name is in it.
Well, I just want to say one thing real quick. When it comes to other YouTubers, I have no association with Master Media or.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, no, we're totally different channels. I haven't collabed with those guys. It's a totally different thing. If you're talking about like actual guys who I've worked with recently, you know, I did do a stream with Forever, and Dino Rhymestyle is one of my best friends that I've met while doing this. So those guys definitely I speak to all the time. Well, I don't talk to Forever that much, but once in a while we'll talk. But Dino I talk to pretty much on a daily basis. So I just want to let you and everybody know that I don't control their content. so I can only speak for mine.
And,
So I'm
and,
letting you know
yes,
that,
and
just
that's fair,
making
and
very clear.
that's fair, and I don't mean to say that you guys are like some big network or
Definitely
anything
not.
like that. You're not. You're all your own individual pieces. I watched Masters Media's I've watched every single episode creation of all of his anime wars and everything, and I follow you guys big time. But the reason why, let's bring up the most biased narrative, right? Not
Do it,
statement,
man.
most biased narrative, because I want to get your actual opinion on it. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
I stated that if there was an argument before about Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue form being stronger than Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right? If there was an argument about that, we're not going to get into that argument. If there was an argument about that, we cannot question currently right now that this new beyond Super Saiyan Blue form is clearly stronger than Goku. We don't know what it is yet, but the fact that Vegeta went beyond Super Saiyan Blue,
He broke his limits, brother.
he broke his limits. So my argument was, and this is kind of comes from Unreal Gaming, because he made a statement and I'm like, are you kidding me? How can you say that so casually? He said Super Saiyan, this new form of Vegeta, is comparable to Kaioken 20. No, it's not.
Well, I think it's because they were side by side with each other. You know what I mean? And the aesthetic, visual of them being side by side. You know what I'm saying? That's where I think that might come.
Notice what you just said. The aesthetic view. You're the type of person who would say, when you look at Goku and Vegeta side by side like this, their powers are comparable. That entire sentence changes the context. But when you just outright say that Vegeta's Super Beyond Limit Breaker power is comparable to Kaioken 20 Blue Goku, that's just an outright false statement.
We don't even know. We don't know yet.
Actually, we can deduce. We can
deduce. Yeah.
We can deduce a logical answer, and this is what you weren't here on the show earlier when I said this. So I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked everybody else here on the stream, and I want to get Geekdom's answer.
Sure.
In the Frieza arc, Goku fought Frieza as a regular Saiyan and went Kaioken 20. In your own video, Goku had to go beyond the Saiyan form to become Super Saiyan to fight Frieza. Using that, if it was said Vegeta maxed Super Saiyan Blue, I could see your argument, because he's still in Super Saiyan Blue. But if he goes beyond that form and transforms into a whole new form, like Goku did against Frieza, then wouldn't it be logical to deduce that Super Saiyan is stronger than Kaioken Saiyan Goku?
You're talking about Vegeta. You're talking about at the end of 123.
No. Forget about the Super arc. I'm going back to Dragon Ball Z. I'm using Goku as an example.
I'm stuck in Super here.
Okay. In Dragon Ball Z, there's a time where Goku fights Frieza as Kaioken 20.
Yeah, when he has the great speech, he comes out of the ground and he's fighting for his family. I love that scene. That's a great scene.
All right. But then Kaioken 20 doesn't do anything. He has to go beyond, and he turns Super Saiyan. When you take that and you put it side by side, that's the exact same situation with a different storyboard laid out. Goku has Kaioken 20 Super Saiyan Blue, but Vegeta goes beyond Blue. This would be, it's kind of funny, they kind of almost literally take Goku's transformation from a Super Saiyan. They literally almost took that out and gave it to Vegeta as a transformation when you look at this episode, because his neck is bent down and you see his hair floating up, and
yes, the imagery similar. Yeah,
the imagery symmetry. So if we're gonna compare this and make this, then Goku Kaioken 20 in the Frieza arc is comparable to Goku Kaioken 20 Blue in the Tournament of Power arc. Jiren would be Frieza, right? Goku would be Kaioken 20, right? In both scenes, and Vegeta would be Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, so you're okay. I see where you're coming from. So you're trying to basically ask me if I think Vegeta is more powerful than times 20 Kaioken. In this new form. It definitely seems that way, but I think the big argument is going to be how close he is to Ultra Instinct. One thing about Super that's been confusing, that's been a little bit confusing, and I've had trouble with this, because like I have a lot of people say a lot of nice things about me, and I do consider myself a historical Dragon Ball fan, but Super has some very strange I don't want to say power scaling, but they have like weird sort of illogical things that happen.
Yes.
It really seemed like in 110, Jiren was unstoppable. And that line when Vado said that the dude can transcend time, right? I don't know why that stuck with me so much, because I feel like now that Vegeta and Goku are doing reasonably well against this guy, not too well, but well enough, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, so are Vegeta and Goku transcending time? Like, you know, what's going on here? Like, I find it funny that the show is just it's the thing is, bro, real talk, it's a Japanese show for kids, so we can't really overthink these kind of things.
This is true.
You know what I mean? But that being said, no, I do agree that Vegeta is stronger than Goku. I think, again, I don't know for sure, because the thing about Super, and one of the problems with Super, is that because of the different writers every week, next week we might just see something totally different, and you know they'll erase what they just said. But Ultra Instinct, is Vegeta more powerful than Ultra Instinct? I don't think he's there yet, but I also feel like they're giving him his own little thing. Can I say something real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. There's a guy in the chat room called the Iron Prince. Let me call him out. Number one, I taught this dude 3 years ago. He's two-faced as hell. He was sucking my dick on my channel like crazy, and then all of a sudden he goes on Mike Zero's Facebook page and talks about how I'm a racist. The dude, if you find his Facebook, he shaves his head like Vegeta. He dresses like Vegeta. He thinks he's freaking Vegeta. This kid's got pictures of himself on rocks, powering up with little freak. Look at him right there, calling me a racist. He's got pictures on Facebook on rocks, powering up at special effects, bro. And he's had a hard on for me for 3 fucking years. You're a little kid, bro. You're a punk. You think you're Vegeta. You're in Australia. You're a nobody, brother. Stop talking shit in the chat room, bro.
Damn.
Guess what? You ain't Vegeta. You're just some 45-year-old with freaking teeth that look like dice with gaps in them. That's enough, bro. I never thought I'd hear from you again, bro, but here you are again talking shit.
See, I am oh my goodness.
I apologize if I cursed.
No, it's all right.
But this dude's been talking mad shit since I got in the chat, bro, and that's him, bro. He was all up on my nuts. I could go on my Facebook and pull up the freaking chats of him all over my nuts, and then he goes to Mike Zero, bro. Oh, Geekdom's a racist.
I don't know how racists get into this, but all right, guys, guys in the chat, chill. See that we in the video game community we call that evisceration. It's like you just eviscerated this guy for no reason. Like, oh man, why did that happen on my stream? Like, what just happened? No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I just get in here and all he's doing is talking trash, bro. That's all he's done from day one. Like, stop, dude.
I am Prince. Chill. Fall back for a second, because we're not here. We're not here to argue with Geekdom. We're here to get
freaking Vegeta, bro. He's balding. Fucking. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize.
I wanted to get your take on. I wanted to get your take on this episode, because these questions. And listen, I may never get a chance to come on your channel ever again and whatnot. And since I'm a fan of your channel and I watch your channel and I get a lot of stuff from you and Master and the rest of these guys, I just want to. We're not on your channel, so you don't have to necessarily, if anyone will say, oh, well, he's just pandering to his fan base. I can get it live and direct from you directly. This is why I'm asking you these questions, because this is what literally what we're talking about. My final question to you is this, bro,
ask me whatever you want, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
So the Ultra Instinct, it was explained by Whis that Ultra Instinct isn't a power-up, it's a state. It's a state of being. And prior, before you got here, I went through the whole thing talking about what Ultra Instinct does. Like Ultra Instinct was what's the word for this? Ultra Instinct uses power. It doesn't give it. So like when Goku, like I was explaining why Jiren actually, here's a theory. This is a theory, but it just, to me, it's a plausible theory. Jiren put his hands down because Jiren started to realize what the spirit bomb was, that it was a pure energy source and that there was no reason for him to fight. Goku made a big error, a stupid error. Goku had to depower to get the spirit bomb and get the energy, but he needs the power to push the energy, right? And the problem is that in that state, he's now Malice. Because he's Super Saiyan. It's not the God Key that's attracting the Spirit Bomb. It's the fact that he's Super Saiyan in God, which makes blue.
Like movie 7, the Android 13 movie. That's what you're referring to.
Yeah, yes, but I'm referring to I'm referring to the Super now episode now. Yeah. Jiren put his hands down because he's like, I don't have to fight the Spirit Bomb. the spirit bomb is going to naturally go to whoever is negative. So it goes back to Goku, and Goku is, which is kind of funny because if you look at it, that kind of makes sense. Goku is now fighting back the spirit bomb, and the spirit bomb is being attracted to him because he's negative. When Goku finally loses the battle and he falls into the spirit bomb, and he still tries to resist, Ultra Instinct kicks in.
That's right. That's exactly what happened. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Because so many people never understood that. I'm sorry. It wasn't that he absorbed the power. It was that Goku's willingness to live broke him.
Oh, well, no, but that's neither. It's actually both, Geekdom, in my opinion, and I'll explain to you.
Because the Genki Dama healed him. He healed his body and prevented him from.
But I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't the Genki Dama that did that. It was Ultra. Yes, okay, yes and no, but I'll explain to you in the details why I say it's the Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct turned off Goku's Super Saiyan power because that would get him killed. And instead, because he was depleted he used so much energy to fight this spirit bomb, Ultra Instinct, his body naturally, without Goku's consent, turned off his power and then absorbed the spirit bomb, which is why Whis then says to him, the spirit bomb is acting as a battery, a power source for his state that he's in. See, what I believe Ultra Instinct to be, based on what Whis says, Ultra Instinct is simply a state of being. Ultra Instinct uses your power and it gives you a trait. And that trait is like, how can I explain this? The trait is more like, you know, okay, Goku, since you instinctively are a defensive person, the Ultra Instinct trait is to heighten that to its best form, and Goku's just gonna dodge every single move and whatever the case may be, but it uses up a lot of energy, and that energy is temporary because it's the spirit bomb energy. So he was able to fight Jiren in his I call it spirit bomb Ultra Instinct. But when he runs out of energy, Jiren then dispatches him. Later on, he heals, he gets his energy back up. Kefla knocks him out. When Kefla knocks him out, his hair goes black. He's unconscious. Ultra Instinct kicks in. His brain is off, but his body is still acting. So now the body now gets up, and it's base form Goku, which is still powerful, let you know, because base form Goku still knows how to use God Ki. And this is Ultra Instinct base form Goku. He punches Kefla, she's like, what is this? Are you stupid? That tickles. So then Goku now, he becomes conscious again while in Ultra Instinct, and he's like, what's going on? He's looking at his power, and he's like, I think I'm starting to get this. And now he infuses Ultra Instinct with Super Saiyan Blue and becomes stronger. So he's feeding the form the power. So he's in this form, and now he has a trait of Ultra Instinct, but he has his power of Super Saiyan Blue, and now he's able to do a little bit more to Kefla. When full power Kamehameha, he needed the Ultra Instinct to pass through all of those moves, because there's no way Goku would have been able to do that in his regular form. But Ultra Instinct gave him that trait to do so, which leads me to this point, which I want to get your opinion on. And I'm sorry for going through that whole thing.
No, I understand you. You have to, man, to remind people.
The red and blue shirtless Ultra Instinct Goku, that is Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue infused into Ultra Instinct.
The poster that came out.
Yes. When you see Goku like that, that's when Goku has finally said, I see how to master Ultra Instinct. I have to infuse my power into the form. So whatever power Goku is at, that's Goku's power. But Ultra Instinct is the state of being of the power he's in. It doesn't give him power. It is him. It's just that Goku no longer, it's like, Whis has Ultra Instinct. Does Ultra Instinct give Whis any power? No. Whis
Well, hold on. There is a line. That's a good. I mean, everything. I agree with you, but it does definitely give you some kind of power, because there was the line where 17 in 110, Goku's fighting Jiren, and 17 says, "I can feel Goku getting stronger and stronger as he fights. I can feel him increasing his power." Because before that, Goku was hitting Jiren with everything, and nothing connected. And at least in 110, he connected with at least 3 shots, including that big drop kick that he hit on Jiren that knocked him down. So. It might not have done any damage, but I think that when he came in to punch Jiren and Jiren blocked him, that was when he pretty much was like, and then he's like, oh, Saiyajin, he's like, oh, you guys are interesting. And he's like, this is the limits of your power. I think that Goku did get stronger, but I think his body just was not used to Ultra Instinct, and I think maybe you are right in that he's going to master it with Kaioken at the end of the arc. You know, coming up in what, like 5 weeks or whatever this is. I don't even know, but I mean I do. He definitely had to have some kind of power boost because, excuse me, Jiren didn't feel nothing and he felt a little something. You know what I mean? That's why I think he did.
Definitely. Now the statement. This is the statement with 17 when he said his power is growing in him. I will go on to say this about Goku and the thing, the power of Ultra Instinct. Whatever natural traits your body has, Ultra Instinct puts it at Ultra Instinct. I think this is Ultra Instinct Zenkai boost. When in Ultra Instinct form, his body is getting a better Zenkai boost than he ever got when he was conscious, because it's all instinctive. Well, that's a theory. That's just a theory. That's not. Yeah. I'm not saying that's to be a fact. And I think Goku getting stronger in the form is Goku returning back to power. I don't necessarily think it's him going beyond. The current Goku we have right now is clearly stronger than the Goku that fought Jiren. That should be a fact by now, because he definitely had to have gotten a Zenkai boost, and he's definitely getting stronger. When the Saiyans get their ass beat down, they become stronger every time. Yeah. Give them a little bit of rest, they get up, they become stronger. Clearly Vegeta just got a Zenkai boost after almost getting Hakkai'd by Jiren, because that's what that looked like to me. He was getting Hakkai'd.
I was going to ask you about that because the thing about it is that we don't have all the answers yet, because this arc isn't over. But where do you think? Because we don't have the answers yet. If we can just talk about it. Where do you think this Vegeta form came from? Because I feel like this ascension beyond blue, or whatever you want to call it, whatever. There was no real hints to this. So I'm just wondering in my head, is this something? Because I have a video coming out tomorrow about it, which is the video tomorrow is about Vegeta's motivating factor, which is basically like, Goku broke because he didn't want to die. Vegeta broke because he was thinking about Kaba and them. And that was because I base it all on the fact that the Grand Priest said that Vegeta has also broken his limits. But I find it very unusual and also very interesting that Goku breaks his limits and gets Ultra Instinct. Vegeta breaks his limits and gets whatever this form is. I'm just not sure if this form is something totally new or something Vegeta had planned the entire time. And if it is totally new, there were no hints to it. But I guess Super just does that sometimes, and we never got any hints to the Rage form that Trunks used.
Yes, and actually, you're 100%. This is why I said I said that I didn't like episode 123. The best part of episode 123 was Goku's ingenuitive fighting against Jiren. That's the best. In fact, I think that's the best fight scene or storyboard in all of Dragon Ball Super so far. Literally, because it
was great. Yeah.
Okay, yes, they could have drawn it better, but that's up to the animators. But storyboard wise, that was beautiful. That was magnificent. We haven't seen Dragon Ball fighting like that since Dragon Ball or some of the movies.
Yeah, because Z focused too much on throwing people against mountains and things like that, whereas Dragon Ball was more strategic. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Oh, Geekdom, you got a shout out. Vegeta got hand said, shout outs to Geekdom entering the chat, shows his confidence and true passion for the show. Epic episode. So just want to put that out there.
No, I just wanted to talk to you because, like I said, Maria told me about your stream, and the thing is, I'll be honest with you, I was a little, when I saw the title, that's kind of what threw me off, because I'm just being very real with you. When I saw you were saying that I was biased, I was curious to talk to you because I was like, well, wait a minute, what do you mean biased? Because what I thought you were going to come at me with, which I'm glad you didn't, by the way, was I thought you were going to say that I was being paid by Toriyama and Toei, because that's a new narrative now that we're getting. That
nah, B, what?
you know better than that, dude. I'm actually fighting copyright strikes right now with Toei, dude. I'm in battle with Toei right now, bro. I'm because, dude, there's a narrative going around that YouTubers are getting paid by, because you know how Star Wars: The Last Jedi got all this love, but then the Rotten Tomato score was low, and so there's YouTubers, all of us are getting accused of like being sellouts when it's like, wait a minute, there's no, dude. I wish that, I don't really wish I was being paid by Toei. I wish they would chill out on YouTubers, but I swear to you, I thought that was going to be the narrative that you were trying to say. I only heard like a second of your stream, so I was like, wait a minute, is he saying that we're sellouts? Because that's not the case at all. I just want to clarify. That's
why I made sure I titled it as "Our Geekdom, Master, and Unrelent and Others Bias?" ? That's literally in the title. I had to put that there.
I understand that, but I was gonna ask you. Are you? Did it come from like the statement of, just the statement of like, some of us saying that Vegeta and Goku were equals? Or
No.
like...
It's a mixture. This isn't something like, I'm not one of those Vegeta. You have fans and then you have fanboys. I despise fanboys. I hate Vegeta fanboys. I hate Goku fanboys. I like just the fans, because the fans are the realistic ones. The fanboys go above and beyond. They do a bunch of like stupid stuff, and they're crazy, and they make the regular fans look bad. So I don't like the fanboys. Fanboys don't watch the show. Fanboys look for the part of the show that goes with their narrative.
Gohan doesn't win. I hate the show.
Exactly. I don't like those fanboys. So that goes for like, there's Vegeta guys who hear me talk about Vegeta. I'm like, yo man, Triforce, I really like the fact that you're a Vegeta fan, and they start talking reckless. I'm like, we are not on the same page. You're a fanboy. I'm just a fan. Like, that's why I tell people, you can ask anyone in this Discord. We share your link. We tell people, before you got to the show, I told people, go to your channel to see the reviews that you've made.
That part, bro. So I apologize to you if I was a little hostile in the chat. I apologize to you.
We get the hostility all the time in the chat, so it's normal.
But not from me, dude. Because look, I first saw it from Maria and I got mad. I was like, another one of these guys, and then I checked it and I was like, and then you said you wanted to talk to me. That's what I said. I apologize if I was a little hostile in the chat, just because I had thought, like I said, that you were. I thought, because you know how it is with us, bro. People like drama, and because if you put PewDiePie's name in your titles, or if you put
you get views, and a lot of people do that. And in my previous Dragon Ball stuff, I talk about you all the time. Mostly good. It's just recently I've been questioning, yo, what's going on with Geekdom, especially the one with the 109 image. I was like, where did that come from?
Well, I do. That was a mistake, and I'll be very transparent with you. I have a friend of mine, kind of a younger guy. He helps out with the Israeli Dragon Ball Super dub. Good guy. He actually has a YouTube channel. Sandman is his name, and he sends me the images. And I guess he had just made a mistake there. But you're right. I did not correct that mistake, and that was journalistically incorrect of me not to do, because this is gonna sound a little weird, but I hope people don't get the wrong idea when I say this. I don't like how Dragon Ball is covered on YouTube from a lot of channels. Not all of them, but a lot of them don't really cover it correctly. A lot of them don't know what they're talking about. A lot of them don't have the instinct or the knowledge to cover the series. And I have nothing against them. It's just that they make a lot of mistakes. I don't really go after them. I did when I first started, because I was an idiot back then, but I really don't do it anymore. But that being said, so as a result of that, I agree with you in that I should mind my P's and Q's a bit more. When it comes to stuff like that. So, and I even told him, bro, I was like,
it's only because of your mass influence. People look up to you. Like, I'm one of those guys who look up to your content, and I go to your content. Like I said, I'm not one of those small Dragon Ball channels trying to come up off your name. I have no interest in covering Dragon Ball. It requires somebody who wants to dedicate that time. I don't have that time.
But you seem to know a lot, though. I mean,
I'm 40 and I've been watching it since Dragon Ball. That's the only reason why I know so much. So I could, but I can't do that. And then do that over. Who's Geek Force? Thank you, Geek Force 102. Made a donation, and thank you, Gabe. I saw your donation earlier, but I can't do that. I don't mind making a guest appearance, writing on someone's timeline on Twitter, going and leaving comments. And I've left many comments in your YouTube section plenty of times. I'm subscribed to you, so I don't mind doing that. But me literally putting the time in, I can only watch, leave a comment here or there. And when late nights like this, I have a little community discussion with my guys, and we're talking about it. But like, do what you do? Nah. What you do, I do that for video games.
I will. I just subbed to your channel. I did want to actually tell you. I did want to tell you something, just to be real transparent, because I have nothing to hide, bro. You can't even do an exposed video on me because I have nothing to hide. Even though people think I'm hiding my face, it's on Twitter, by the way, if you want to see my face. But no, I wanted to just say, if you have left comments and I don't see them or I don't reply to them, there's just too many of them to reply to. And it sucked because when I first started, 3 years ago in 2015, I would respond to everybody. But then it gets to the point where, like right now, for example, in the super review that I just put out 2 days ago, it's got literally 6,000 comments. And what I'll do is I'll respond to some of them, but sometimes, I can't get to all of them. But I will tell you this. I will say this. sometimes, and this is a problem that I think is with YouTube, sometimes people can like turn you off because, like, for example, I did a video 2 days ago with my friend Therese, who's a really good friend of mine, and there were people in the comments calling her a tranny, and it literally pissed me off so much that I never went back to that comment section. And that's the problem, is that I'm giving you real talk right now. Like, if I see a comment section that's so toxic where we have people disrespecting my friends or using racial slurs, I'm like, fuck this, I'm not gonna read this. Like, you know, so that's something that people need to be cognizant of too, is that if you leave a comment and the YouTuber doesn't see it, whoever it is, it could just be that somebody else is ruining the
experience.
And you probably had it happen to you too.
Probably had it. It's still happening.
I'm sure it is.
This is YouTube. That's how it works. So I definitely go through the whole thing, and I followed you on Twitter as well, just so you can thing. And I'll just usually, whenever I have a thought, I just tag you in a Twitter comment and I just send it to you. It's not all the time. Guys like you.
I've been staying away from that too a little bit because of I have a lot of things going on, bro. But I just want to tell you that it's not anything personal.
I know it
as
isn't.
far as like I just want you to know, if you sent me a message, I didn't. It's not like I'm ignoring you, because I know some people think that, and that's not the case. Sometimes I just don't see it. So
no, you can't. You can't. I'm not one of like that. That's a fanboy. A fanboy is the one who thinks, oh, of all the thousands of peoples out there, Geekdom should notice me. Like, no. Like, if he doesn't notice you, it's just one of those things. You just don't notice. But, like, you got to just accept that. And I accept that. I accept that with anybody. I don't fanboy out over people. I can have fans. I like that guy. Yeah, I subscribe and I follow him and I leave my my comments and whatever. And if people see him, they see him. And if they don't, they don't. I have my channel. If I want to voice my point of view to my small community, I voice my point of view to my small community. And I just leave it at that.
And I will say this, because you're an older gentleman, as far as more mature goes. I'm not saying you're old, because I'm not that far off from where you're at. I just wanted to say something, though, because I think you'll understand, but we have a lot of younger listeners. I personally don't – you got to be real careful, and this is my opinion, again, on the internet, who you like – not you, I mean like people on the internet who you look up to and who you worship, because everyone's got a dark side. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there who are snakes. There's a lot of people out there who are fake. And there's a lot of people out there. I mean, dude, just look at the past 6 months in Hollywood. All these freaking dudes have been coming out being these like perverts, and like, you know, the stories have come out. So that's why it's best never to like live. I think I can speak for all of us when I say it's cool if you support a content creator and all that, but please don't like worship people on the internet. It's just not a good thing, because
it is. And
some people do it, and it's not good, because they're people, and they're flawed. We're all flawed, and I mean like worse than you and I. I mean, people do a lot of bad stuff behind the scenes.
I agree with that. You shouldn't idolize, even if you're not religious. There was one thing, you shouldn't idolize people. You can like people, you can look up to people, whatever. You can be a fan, but don't idolize anyone. Never seek validation from anyone. Seek validation from yourself. I preach that in my community all the time. So I definitely 100% agree with you. But you know, listen, you know, you didn't have to come in here. I always try to leave an open platform for people to speak for themselves. I don't like. You know, this wasn't about me trying to prove Geekdom wrong or anything like this, but I was questioning in the last couple of episodes. I'm like, what's going on? And I wanted to question, and I'm glad you could come on and actually speak your piece in defense of the question. But you know,
but you were right though, dude. You were right, and I did not correct that mistake that I made. That is absolutely 100% truthful. I didn't correct. I just kind of was like, what? I didn't think anybody cared. I legitimately was like, whatever. Because he DM'd me afterward, bro. He's like, yeah, I made a mistake. That was the wrong episode. I was like, all right, that's cool. Like, whatever. Like, nobody cares. Because I didn't think anybody really cared about that. I feel like, you know, if you make a mistake and it's a big mistake, like if you say, like the one you were talking about earlier with the power scaling or something, or something like that, that's one thing, like a mistranslation. But I just feel like, I didn't think, and this is my mistake. I minimized it. I didn't think that was that big of a deal, but I guess it was. I mean, you know, but I'll be more careful next time.
And I really appreciate that. One last question: who do you think is going to win the Tournament of Power?
I don't know. I look. Here's the thing. I thought, okay, I made a prediction where I thought Gohan was going to be the winner. I had thought that what was going to happen was Goku and Jiren would knock themselves out, like the '94 Royal Rumble. There's a reference. Throw themselves out, and then it would be Gohan and Toppo, and Gohan would figure out some way to like outsmart him to win. Well, what happened was you know, I thought that was going to be the case, but now the way that this next episode is being phrased in like the next episode preview or the title, it's called Gohan's Last Stand. So I'm just wondering if he's out or not. I think the most interesting storyline they could go with is having Frieza win. I really think, because then it's like, okay, where's this going to go? But they have to have another storyline planned. You know, I don't know. Again, I don't want it to be Goku because that's predictable. So I'm gonna just go on a limb. I'm just gonna say it's Gohan. Actually, what I think would be awesome, and this is just me, you know, spitballing with you. What I think would be awesome is if it's down to Vegeta and Frieza, and then like Vegeta and Frieza both win, and then Zeno makes them fight each other, and then Vegeta beats the crap out of Frieza again. See, that would be, again, it's one of those things where Vegeta fans are going to get their win, but that's too fan servicey too. See, I don't know if I want to do that either.
Can I give you my story?
Yeah, please.
I just want to see what you think about this story. So this is, I'm not going to go too much into the details. It's just that it gives an opportunity to play into all of the characters that are currently in the Tournament of Power. This is what I hope happens, because no one gets spoiled this way. I hope, okay, Goku and Vegeta fighting Jiren. Jiren decides to get stronger so he can hold these two off. At some point, Frieza needs help, right? He lies to Dispo or something like that, tells Dispo, yeah, help him out. Dispo goes, okay. Frieza acts like he's being hurt by Dispo. He calls for Gohan. Gohan leaves 17 to go help Frieza, who's not in trouble. Dispo, no, I'm not. Topo beats. Yeah. Topo literally beats 17, knocks 17 out. Then it pans off to back to Dispo and with Dispo, Gohan, and Frieza. They have a fight. They get rid of Dispo, right? Between Gohan's help and Frieza's help, they get rid of Dispo.
I think you're on point so far, man.
Hold it. Oh, wait till we get to the end. You're gonna love this part.
All right.
Topo gets upset that Dispo loses. They jumped him. Goes over to help. Turns into God of Destruction Topo. Now he's angry, right? Because
spoiler alert.
Yes, God of Destruction Topo. He starts bashing the crap out of the two of them, and they're fighting. Gohan is eliminated by Topo and severely injured. Goku turns around, Gohan! And then he runs off to go help his son, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Vegeta now is one-on-one with Jiren. He's holding Jiren down in a one-on-one. Goku goes over there to go fight Topo because Topo just beat his son and hurt his son on top of it. Frieza is standing on the side, right? Goku defeats Topo, right? Knocks Topo off. Topo is falling off, right? And then Frieza shoots Goku in the back. And Goku turns around, he's like, Frieza! And he pushes him off. So they both are eliminated. Now it's down to Vegeta, Frieza, and Jiren. Vegeta, spoiler alert people, for those who are here on the channel, uses his final move, life-threatening move, wounds Jiren, but criticals himself. The two are down. The last person standing is Frieza. And then he walks over and he laughs. He goes, hoo, hoo, hoo. First I get rid of the entire Saiyan race in Universe 7. Then I actually helped in the destruction of their universe and wipe out all of them in Universe 6. Pushes out Gohan, tricks Goku, and now down to the last Saiyan, Vegeta. And he's like, I've always wanted to kill you. And he's like, your race will end with you. And right before Frieza kills Vegeta or knocks Vegeta out, Jiren gets up and rushes Frieza and then knocks Frieza out.
Oh boy.
And now it's down to Vegeta and Jiren. And they're both down to like no more power with one tack left. And they're going to all out battle. But none of them get to knock each other off. And time runs out. Now listen to this ending here.
Okay, okay.
Jiren has only eliminated 3 or 4 people. Vegeta has eliminated 14. If you count Anizara. If not 9. Well, no. 10 or I think it's like 9 or 10 that Vegeta's defeated if you don't count Aniraza, right? And now it's just Vegeta and Jiren standing, and the Zeno says, well, since both universes have one person apiece remaining, both universes will survive. But because Vegeta has eliminated more, he gets the Dragon Balls for the wish.
Okay.
Universe 11 stays alive. Universe 7 stays alive. Vegeta gets the Dragon Balls, wish back. Universe 6, we can go into the Sadala arc, which then leads to the movies.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your thoughts? What's your thought about that ending?
I was gonna ask you what happened to the Kaioken Ultra Instinct though. Where's that come in?
The Kaioken Ultra Instinct is used when he's fighting as God of Destruction Topo.
Okay, so you're telling me that Topo is gonna elevate himself to being at that level, because we haven't seen Topo even come close to that power. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're telling me that you think Topo's hiding something.
But it does say in the spoilers, advent of the God of Destruction Topo.
It does.
So if it said that in the spoiler, now does that mean he's stronger than Belmont? Perhaps. But if you're at Belmont's level, it's going to require Ultra Instinct to fight that.
Yeah.
Whether you're weaker than Belmont or over Belmont or on Belmont's level. If you're anywhere near Belmont, which is Jiren, well actually Jiren's above Belmont, but if you're anywhere in that area, you're going to need Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I like it a lot, but I have a question though. Okay, you said they wish back Universe 6. What about all the other universes? They're gone forever?
No, I 100% disagree with reviving any of the other universes back. It would take away from the. That's like.
It's cheap.
It's cheap. It's what everyone's expecting. Everyone's expecting, oh, Jiren's going to wish back all the universes. No. Then what was all of this done for? That they cannot.
Also, what is Jiren's wish? What is this dude? Because remember, they're building.
Actually, I think Jiren's wish is to find someone worthy enough to give him a fight. I think that was always his wish.
I actually love that idea. And then it's Goku, and he's like, no, it would be even. You know what would be even? Well, maybe not better, but what would be another good idea is Jiren wins. This is a weird twist. Jiren wins this thing, but he barely wins, and then it's what you said. The Super Dragon Balls come, and he's like, well, I was going to wish for someone worthy, but I just met you guys, so you can have the wish. They could do something like that, too, you know, where it's like, then you have a potential rematch to build up later on between Goku and Jiren for a future arc. You know what I mean? You got that in your back pocket. They could do that as well.
They could definitely do that as well. But I just wanted to think, because I think it needs to be a draw. In my opinion, no offense to Goku Vegeta, I'm a big Vegeta fan. There's no way, and I mean no way, they can beat Jiren. There should be no way for them to beat Jiren. To beat Jiren, to say that currently at the state that they are, they can fight Beerus, and they're not next to Beerus at no time soon. There's a couple more arcs we have to go before they get to Beerus's level. Beerus is definitely stronger than Belmont.
But here's the thing though. Okay, here's the thing. Beerus and Goku were fighting in space, and their punches were clashing and cracking the universe. Meanwhile, Jiren blocks Goku's God punches, who's much stronger at this point with one finger. I don't know. Like, I will say this: Jiren is stronger than Beerus, but he can't be that far.
Actually, it could be very far. Let me tell you something about Beerus. That is 100% factual. He is a liar. There has been no time Beerus has ever told the truth about his fight between him and the Saiyans. If the manga isn't an indication of that, Vegeta's Mastered Super Saiyan Blue would be the anime's version of Beyond Super Saiyan Blue, right? But he caught it with one hand and is like, I play around with you and you go all out. So wait a minute, time out. Wait, hold on. You're playing around with Vegeta's Master Super Saiyan Blue, which is giving Jiren, which is making Jiren have to actually fight, and you one shot, and it was over. And Beerus walked away as if he was more annoyed the fact that he had to even do that. And then what did he say? Not even in a million years you would be on my power level. That's how far these guys are from them.
Yeah, and I will add to something you just said real quick too. A lot of folks have been bringing up that old scale that Toriyama talked about. You know, the 6, 10, 15. Yeah. I don't think that applies anymore. I think that was just when it was just Battle of Gods. I think that's out the window at this point.
Well, the one thing people need to take into consideration, I thought you was going to do a thing about it.
I probably will, but keep going.
But the power scaling is actually accurate. What people are not understanding is that there are 2 tiers to power scaling: God Ki and Mortal Ki. Mortals can reach to comparable power levels of God Keys, but only on the low end. But then you have the actual God key, which is like the gods of destruction, true gods, not mortals with the key, gods with the key. There's a big difference. So this is why
like the Hakai energy that we saw.
That's God energy. That's not God key. That's God energy, and it can only be done from gods. I really didn't like the ass pull that they pulled in the manga where they let Goku do that. But
me neither.
Whatever. I guess Goku's just that special. He can learn it. I guess for being around King Kai for that many years, around with these gods, it was just something he could come up with. We'll let that one pass. But
Toyotaro made a bunch of weird decisions in the manga, bro. Like I don't hate him, but that Trunks arc was falling apart near the end.
Yes, it was totally falling apart, and it's kind of funny because Zamasu won. I swear to God, I think that second Zeno is Zamasu.
You really see? It's funny because I think I think my buddy MJ's the one who who came up with that theory, or he was one of the first ones that came up with that theory. And I see where you're coming from, but if that is okay, I don't see any clues yet. But if that
there's
is
one
true,
clue. There's one clue.
The fact that he mimics him, is that what you're talking about?
Nope.
Okay, what's the clue that you have?
How did Zeno-sama get into Goku's body? No, not Zeno. How did Zamasu get into Goku's body?
Super Dragon Balls.
Okay. Zamasu in both the arc, which is funny, in Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2, in the manga and in the anime, Zamasu states that he's in all different timelines.
Yeah, he transcends. Yeah,
he transcends
actually,
time.
I made a video about that. He's actually there's a Zamasu in the Cell and then the unknown timeline.
So question.
And that's always been weird to me.
Question. How do you get to the Super Dragon Balls? Isn't it true that only because to get to the when Universe 6 and 7 did their little exhibition, to get to the Super Dragon Balls, the Denkin the Grand Priest takes you to the Super Dragon Balls, correct?
Well, either that or because remember that he already had them gathered for the Universe 6 and 7 tournament. Champa was gathering the Super Dragon Balls. That was when they first introduced him. He was in space gathering them, but the only way to do that is if you're a god or you have that cube. Mortals can't just go between universes.
But you'd have to go through to get this just Super Dragon Balls right now. You have to go through the Grand Priest.
I don't know about that, man, because if you remember, I'm sorry. Right now, yes, but I'm talking about during that arc, Champa was already gathering up the Super Dragon Balls without the Grand Priest's permission.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say this is, I think Zamasu has worked with the Grand Priest to get the Super Dragon Balls, and he told him if he can get the Super Dragon Balls, he can get into Zeno's body.
Oh well, if that's the case, then you got like 4 more arcs coming with this storyline.
Oh, I know, and they should do it. They should do it. I think there should be a angels versus demons war. That's why there's different angels that look like they're sinister versus this is like the Bible, the Saint Michael, and in the Bible war between fallen angels and the regular angels. And then I think the Grand Priest wants to rule the universe but can't because Zeno is there and he's not stronger than Zeno, and somehow Zamasu convinced him, if you get me the Super Dragon Balls, I can get Goku's body, I can find a way to get into Zeno-sama's body. Zeno-sama was able to destroy that timeline. Within the manga it says destroy the world, not the timeline. He just destroyed the world, because remember Goku and them was trying to jump into the actual what's the name of this, the time machine, and leave it, and they was like, well, fine, leave, go wherever you want, I'm in all the timelines. But then Zeno only destroys that world. Yeah,
he destroys that one future or whatever.
Exactly.
He destroyed the entire multiverse in that in that continuity. Yeah, and then but that is a big misconception. People were saying that he destroyed the timeline. He couldn't have destroyed the entire timeline because Goku used a time machine to get back into it. So it's not all gone. But of course the question then is, the question is,
and that's what I think what happened in destroying that. In destroying that alternate timeline or universe, I think Zamasu, because he's astral frame, he's astral projected now, because he literally went into Zeno-sama and took over. And when
that's the theory, yeah.
That's the theory. And when Goku went back to that timeline and it was completely gone, it was just a white void. He just saw Zeno-sama there, but that's actually Zamasu, and Zamasu couldn't leave
you're saying he went to his body. So if that's the case, how are they going to beat this guy? Because if he has the powers of Zeno, bro, can delete you at will.
He doesn't. Zeno fights Zeno and they cancel each other out, and then it's the Grand Priest.
That's too much.
It's the Grand Priest, and the Grand Priest is fightable if it becomes. They could go. This could turn into something massive if they decide. Well, I just want to put that out there. We speculated way too much, and for those who's listening, this is not. These are not spoilers. This was just me and Geekdom just speculating what we thought the endings would be. But they have so much to go on. But
yeah, no, and actually the biggest video on my channel, which it was not done on purpose, I didn't think it was going to happen like this, is one about that, Goku and Jiren versus the Grand Priest, because I think people want to see that. I think the idea of Grand Priest being evil, it hasn't been touched upon too much lately. That was something that was a big theory in the summertime and in the fall, but I feel like now, I mean, you never know, dude. They might actually do it. I mean, they might. I think if there's a lot of talk about where Super's going to go next, and we don't really know. There's talk of them taking a break for the movie, and then there's talk of like some filler. I mean, we don't know, but I really do believe that at some point we need to have some kind of like angelic like war or something. Because
yes, I agree.
I think that has to be. How much higher can you get than that, bro? At that point, we're at the peak. We have to. That's it. Like we can't go past that.
Well, I 100% agree. They definitely need to have that. It has to happen. I don't see any. If they, from a business standpoint, they would be foolish to drop this. They have so much in the bag right now. The game just dropped. The beta for the game just dropped yesterday. You know, when that game comes out, that game's going to be like an all-time seller in the fighting game community. I think that's going to be like be one of the greatest fighting games ever sold, especially just by the way it looks and by the way it plays. So, you know.
Yeah, I got a chance to play, and it's something else, man. And you know what? Between you and I, because you know I'm an '80s and '90s kid, that we grew up on like those kind of games, and they kind of fell by the wayside for a little while. Now they're back in full force, and I'm so happy that they're back. And that's a game I've been waiting for years, dude.
Well, the games are back in full force because now we have the technology to truly express the games. So back then, Dragon Ball Z2 and Z3 for the Super Nintendo were the closest we could get for the 16-bit.
No. I'm talking about 2D fighters like Street Fighter and stuff like that. Like I'm saying, I've always wanted a Dragon Ball game like that.
Like that?
And we had Super Dragon Ball Z. We had Hyper Dimension, but this one really captures that.
This is the real one. Yeah, this is the real one. Everything else isn't incomparable. What was the one that they had on PlayStation? Not Legends. Ultimate
Super Dragon Ball Z. No. I'm sorry. No. Ultimate Battle 22.
Ultimate Battle 22 sucks. I'm not talking about that. The one where like you fight in this open plane and you have to push the bar from either blue to red.
That's Legends.
That's Legends. That was the closest you could get to what Dragon Ball even felt like. Legends to me was the best that they got to.
And I love that game too because in Legends you had to play the story mode correctly.
Yes.
Like when you fight Nappa, you have to make sure that Piccolo dies, like in the manga and the anime, or else you won't get the right ending. I really like when they used to do that back in the day.
You know what's so funny? Legends is the precursor to Xenoverse because that's what you do in Xenoverse. You have to follow the storyline. All right.
Yeah, you have to do it correctly. Yeah, I love that though. I really do.
I don't want to cut this short. I could sit down and talk to you for hours. We're both older guys. I was born in the 70s, so I'm like I said, I'm an 80s, 90s guys like you. But I was supposed to come on and do like a 1-hour stream to talk about this and a little bit more in our community, but we went over the mark. But thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, so it's actually I'm glad to have you on as a guest. Definitely glad to have you on as a guest. But thank you for coming through Geekdom and chilling. I'll be watching more of your stuff. I'm waiting to see what you got later on this week regarding episode 123. And I hope sometime in the later future, I'll be able to one day to come on your show as a guest or something like that. Anything that's talking about the Saiyan history, I love Saiyan history.
I would love that because you're a knowledgeable guy, and I'm looking for some new blood. But also, and when I say new blood, I don't mean like young. I mean like new, like who hasn't been on my channel before. But the thing about Saiyan history is, I've had a script. I'm like George Lucas here, bro, with the scripts in my drawer. I've had a script for a history of the Saiyans video for 3 years, and I can't make it because they keep changing it, dude. We got Yamoshi.
That was the biggest ass pull ever. I was like, are you kidding? But you know, so funny. Do you know something? That Yamoshi there was a precursor to Yamoshi in the Goku Black arc.
Well, in the Goku Black arc.
Yep, mentioned
Which
by
one?
mentioned by Vegeta to Goku Black. He says the reason why you can't draw out the true power because you don't know it's down to the very cells.
That's right. That's okay. Yeah, and that's funny you mentioned that because in the video I have coming out tomorrow, I'm not doing a cheap plug, but we talk about that. How yeah, the reason why Vegeta and Goku keep breaking their limits is because they just always do that. And I know some people are gonna say, well, it's lazy, contrived writing, but Toriyama's so. I mean, let's be real. He has his lazy moments, but he's pretty smart because when he first created the Saiyans, he gave them this ability to always get stronger, so he can always make them as strong as he wants forever, bro. Like, there's no limits.
No, that's the smartest thing he could have done. So the only problem is that there's only one niche is that he sometimes writes himself into a corner like this stuff with Jiren, like because the issue is like, okay, then how do you beat this guy? But then that allows him to get his creative juices. I just hope that they actually write good. I don't care what necessarily happens. It just has to be written good. For me, I don't like these terrible like stories that they write it. It's just not written well. Like I said, how Vegeta powered up to his new power, I don't like how that was executed. Like episode 123's best part was Goku fighting Jiren, literally. Now was the time for what's this guy's Whis and those guys to kind of explain why did is that power just coming out of Vegeta because, like you mentioned, because of Kaba and the waste of his Saiyan, or is this power Vegeta always knew he had because he kept saying throughout the entire Tournament of Power, I'm the strongest of the Saiyans? Is this because of his 97 rounds training with Whis and then the last 2 months of the hyperbolic time chamber before going to the tournament and he always knew he could have brought that power out? Or is this really just because he's like, I don't want my universe destroyed and I have to fulfill my promise with Kaba? A lot of this wasn't explained. Hopefully in 124, since it looks to be focusing more on Dispo and Frieza and stuff like that, that we'll have a nice little segment between them where they're talking about it and Whis can give us some definitive authority on what just happened. Because where they left us off right now, I'm just flipping tables like, what's this? And I'm a Vegeta fan. I didn't like that. I was like, okay, so he just powered up to a form beyond blue, and now he looks like ascended Saiyan Vegeta. What's this? And I got no explanation. I was so upset. I was just mad.
Super does that to you, man. It doesn't explain things. And I'm okay with them. I'm not saying they got to explain everything.
Give us something.
Yeah, I agree. Give us something. At least, and it sucks because real talk, we're probably gonna get like guidebooks in like 4 or 5 years that are gonna explain it all. But I want explanations now. We live in a different world now. We don't have to wait for this anymore. We got internet now. It should be quicker.
100% true. If you ever decide to drop that sane lore or history episode, I like I said, I'm following you on Twitter.
Well, I'm in your Discord now, so you can just hit me up if you need anything.
Oh, that's right.
In there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in there now. That's how we got here. So that's fine. As far as that history of Saiyans go, it ain't gonna be for a year, bro, because we already know the movies about them. So they're gonna change it again in the movie. They're gonna, like I can't even do it.
This is true. That's why I believe that there's a Sadala arc coming up in this year. I think the Sadala arc will lead into that movie.
You don't think the movie is a Sadala arc?
Nah, I think they need to have a Sadala arc where Goku and Vegeta go back there and they learn about the Saiyans of that race, and then they can talk a little bit about the Saiyans in Universe 7, and then the movie is spun off from that. Because remember, usually the movies always come from an arc that spins off to the movie.
They borrow ideas from it, but this one's a little bit different because this one's being written a year ahead of time. This is a weird. We've never had a situation before we actually knew about a movie a year ahead of time. This is a new thing now.
New information, man. Because like we're in a time where now the anime comes out precedes the manga, when before the manga precedes the anime. So this is the time we're in. But thank you, Geekdom, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Yes.
I'll hit you up I know you're busy, so I'm not going to be one of those guys that's always, hey, Geekdom, what's up, what's up, what's up? But every now and then I'll send you a buzz on what's up and let you know some of my thoughts on some of these episodes or whatnot. And I look forward to talking to you some more, all right?
All right, I'll be around, man. I appreciate it.
All right, no
Good
problem.
talking to you.
Good talking to you as well. And thank you guys in the Discord, and thank you guys on the YouTube channel for coming in. I know you guys have 1,000 different questions and stuff like that. I'm going to stop this stream, but you guys have a lot of questions in here. I'm going to come back on for 20 more minutes. I'll go through all you guys' questions for 20 more minutes, and then I got to get some sleep because I got to get up in the morning and whatnot. But thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys in 10 minutes. Later.